right. Ready on the left. Ready on the right.
The tape is now completely rewound, ready for play.
Pack it up, pack it in.
As simple as, or even easier than, playing a record.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the right. Ready on the left.
Begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up, punk, you better back up. Try and play the role and you're the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling, monks like the funk flow. Someone's talking jump, yeah, up, and then I'll take the punk's hot feeling. Fuck it, amps in the trunk, and I got more bombs than this cops at a Dunkin' Donut shop. Show enough, I got props from the kids on the hill with my mom and my pops. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, 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 jump.
What's happening, race fans? FRB coming at you loud, live, and hot from Bismo Beach, California. I'm Chris Paul Hamas. Welcome to HQ, and we got ourselves a heck of a program ahead of us. I'd like to, of course, throw one of the huge shout out to Front Row Esports in their 2024 Cup Series and the finale. This is it, folks. This is it. This is it. This is what these drivers have been building up for this entire season. All right, we're going to try to slow it down a little bit on the beginning of this. Good luck for me. All right, on the entry of this race here, because we have plenty of time. And, of course, a lot ahead of us. And, I mean, 312 laps ahead of us, folks. But, again, you know, we'll get back to that, okay? So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves in this matter. But we are at Phoenix tonight. Championship race. No holds barred. Everything's going to be on the line tonight. Got 4 drivers going to be shooting for the Cup. They're just not only the gustos, right? The points, the win. But... oh yeah, finally got her done, and man, she is a beauty. This is the Drivers' Cup Championship trophy right here, and man, this is something came out even nicer than I thought. And I've been working on this thing for quite the minute. As you can see, we've had so many attempts, so many tries, but this is our final right here, and it is looking pretty good. Oh, that's that one right there. We got. This is being printed right now. Jinx is all kinds busy getting it done for, of course, the winner of last night's championship truck race. We missed that one. Got to look it up. But let's look this thing over real quick. Cha-ching! And there's also added extras. So the driver's number will go inside there, which is going to be pretty dang cool. And you can kind of see it right there. But, man, and then, of course, this thing has more to offer in this matter, as it does change all kinds of colors, do different things. I'm loving it. So, and it's not light. This thing is actually heavy. It's going to be a pretty penny to ship. But, yeah, this is the Drivers' Championship trophy here, done, ready to rock, and be shipped out to tonight's winner. So we got a lot in store for these drivers. Hopefully we're going to talk to them here in a little bit and kind of get a rundown for their program and what they have in store for us this evening. So let's look over the track in, per se, and see what these drivers are up against. As let me flip some programming around. There we go. All right, and you see this is a very intricate track. I love this track. It's one of my favorites actually of all time. Phoenix International Speedway. Yeah, it dates back, right? 1967, if I remember correctly. 64. I was off of it a little bit there on that one. But it's a mile-long track. Exactly the mile long. And it has a multitude of different degree blankings. From your 10 and 11 degree bankings in that dog leg to some of the flatter 1 and 2, and the transitions alone. It's like a roller coaster out there, and the suspension is going to be doing a lot of work trying to keep this car, one, planted and keep that power down. As you can see, hopefully not a lot of cars stepping out tonight, but we have seen that as these in the truck series, they're just kicking loose. I mean, again, there's so much transition in this track. It's amazing. And not only that, though, we have a different a style of lines. Entry, exit, center rotation, and out. There's so many different opportunities to dive under somebody, over them. If they're slow on the bottom, you can rip that outside line and really get some speed. But be leery of the tires. We have a long race ahead of us for these guys. So this is, I don't know who's crazy. I mean, I'm the lunatic in the booth, but these guys are pretty nuts. If you ask me, 312 laps in tonight's race is going to test their patience, test their, of course, their consistency and their long run program, which is something that none of them have really been tested on to this magnitude. So yeah, we got a lot ahead of us. I do have a pretty good program for everybody. So hopefully we'll keep everybody nice and entertained. But make sure you got yourself something to eat. You got a little shack, because we're gonna need some fillings here, as this is gonna stretch on for quite the minute. But let's look over those race stages. Like I said, 312. I wasn't lying. I wasn't BSing you on this one. But we got 120, or sorry. Lap 50 is the end of stage 1, and lap 20 is the end of stage 2. That gives us a pretty long run of 192 laps at the end of this thing. So, I keep gliding. Oh my goodness, woo! We're gonna have all kinds of fun tonight, and I know our sponsors are gonna love it. All right, it gives us a chance to really talk about them through this evening. This is our final race of 2024, so really stoked to have everybody along for the ride here. It's going to be a doozy, but to bring it all to you there, it's Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, Amar Paintworks, and of course bringing it to you from the Starlink. Yes, getting us a good picture, loving what they're producing. Ow, yeah, have some of that in the background, huh? You gotta have that. Oh my God, this is not, y'all. Yeah. See, we got time here in this one. We can kind of hang out for a minute and get it done. But oh my goodness, that was nasty, right? Hello. Let's check out the championship race specs for this evening. Get a long run here. So you're looking at, you got that open center. It's run what you brung in front row. That's how it goes around. Okay. One backup car. So got to get that handled out there for him. Get that the 8 tire sets. Oh, got to always look over and make sure I'm right. 8 tires. All right, they're going to need them. They're going to need it all out. That's going to be a lot of rubber on track tonight, I guarantee you. And then, of course, 75%, we're going to keep the fuel the same. So that's going to make it a little more. Throw a little something up there on their extra on their plates. It's 75% fuel. So they really got to work those tire wear into their fuel program and get it done. So we're looking at 60 to 70 laps-ish on fuel. That was tested, so that's somewhere between there. We're going to see maybe possible savings at the end. Could we see long green flag runs? I hope so. But patience is going to be a virtue that we'll see if some of these drivers possess. And speaking of our drivers, one last time here, let's go ahead and bring them up. The finale! These are it. These guys have worked so hard. Well, I'm sure actually all of them have, but here we go. Oh, there it is. There it is. Dylan Banks in the 48 Chevy. Ryan Rose in the number 50 Chevy. Tyler Honeycutt in the number 20 Toyota. And we got Hunter Lagunas in the number 27 Ford. So we got, so a couple of Chevys paired up, but we do have a little, a nice little variation of manufacturer in this run for the Cup. So I'm loving that. But I mean, who's it gonna be? I mean, we've seen Banks with a lot of wins, Ryan Rose with some good wins, a lot of top finishes. Honeycutt, very aggressive and assertive when it comes to his talents out there on track. Hunter Lagunas, up and comer, and he's really styled himself out. Have some great mentorship through the season, and has really blossomed and bloomed into a phenomenal iRacing driver. There we go. Let's see if we can mess around with a couple more things before we try to drag over some drivers. and get a hollering at them. Ah, there we go. All right. So again, long race tonight. Tire wear is going to be very important, but track positioning and watching, maintaining. Where are those top four? Is it going to be an upset? Are we going to see, one of those spoiler alert drivers get out there and rip them up and take home this win? And if they do, they get themselves a winning track trophy, of course, but not the cup. But the cup's still going to go to that winner. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see this one. Let's see if we can bring up some championship drivers. Keep the party rolling. Now we did see that Tom Freitas was going to join us tonight. Unfortunately, they hate to kick this on a bad note here, but Tom is in the hospital right now as he's fighting some complications, medical issue here. So of course we all wish him our best and give him the prayers out there. But he was actually gonna. I just talked to him a little bit ago. He was in Discord, on the phone, in the hospital bed. I love it. That's dedication right there. Trying to make sure everything is well in hand for tonight's race and the ending of the season. And man, I know he was supposed to be here. He wasn't going to run the race and be in the booth with us tonight and help go over everything. So we'll see. He may turn up here soon, but for right now, we're gonna manhandle this thing. All right. So bear right along with me. As where are you? I got so many screens and so many things everywhere. Oh, there we go. All right. Harvest meeting. Let's go ahead. Oh, there's Ryan Rose right there. Let's drag him on up. All right, we got Ryan Rose here. Let's make sure we got him live and up in the booth. Give him a quick little conversation about this evening's run.
Hello.
There he is, Ryan Rose. The 58 got Chris Paul Haywood's got a copy.
I do.
All right, we see your sound bouncing right there, really nice. All right, dude. Hey, sorry to superimpose here and drop on in, but man, we want to give a quick holler at you and get your thoughts on tonight's race and what your program is. You nervous? All of that, dude. Give us a rundown.
I mean, with work and everything, I've been kind of calmed down about it. Just kind of, if people, come out there and want to take out a championship contender, because it feels like a couple of people want to. It's, I don't know, but yeah, I've been kind of calmed down about the whole. I'm not really. I'm a little bit nervous. I think the 312 laps will kind of calm me down a little bit, but yeah, I feel pretty good.
Well, okay, so we have some drama on track. We know we have a defensive and offensive strategies that are going to be underway between the championship drivers. So are you leaning more toward your defensive strategy or your offensive strategy? And do you have a duration of? Are you going to try to hit that in the beginning, get out in front, or fin for it for a minute?
I don't really know. I think I'm just going to kind of try and run my own race, and we're going to see how things play out.
Nice, buddy. Nice.
I think.
Well, we got plenty of time to do so. So what is our fuel program looking at? I have a 60 to 70 lap-ish run. How's your?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really looked at fuel too much.
Okay.
I probably should have during my long run testing, but I haven't really looked at how many laps we can go on fuel yet. So I don't know. That's probably a different person question.
All right. Again, you're going to have lots of time to do so this evening as you're going to be going for the run for the cup. But you got this grand. This thing is, yeah. I almost don't want to give it to you guys, seriously. But it's coming to a point where I want to, dude, these are really cool. I want to win one of these myself. But you got a lot of competition ahead of you. You got a really, or a diverse track here. So it's a short track. Races like I don't know. It seems pretty fast out there.
It's a fast track. I really like this place. It's nice and technical. 1 and 2 is especially really technical. 3 and 4 is too. but there's a little bit more banking in 3 and 4, so it's a lot nicer of a corner, I guess, in certain aspects. But yeah, it's a very technical track, and I really like this place.
Yeah, and well, I mean, I'm going to see with that 4 or 5, 6 wide in that dog leg on restarts. That's going to be treacherous, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be scary, but I mean, depending on how many restarts we get, I don't know how many cautions we're gonna get. It looks like we have a kind of a smaller field, but yeah,
Oh, we still got him in there. Yeah, we got almost 20 cars in this thing, which to be quite honest, I was a little worried for a minute. I mean, I thought a lot of these front row drivers may be a little scared of that big number to complete tonight when it comes to racing. But I mean, we got some diehards and just some unbelievable talent in here tonight. So yeah, stoked for you, bud. You're gonna have you're gonna have so much fun. I really do. I hope you guys have a lot of fun out there tonight.
yeah, it's definitely a very fun track. I mean, this season's kind of been up and down for me, but yeah, hopefully we can cap it off at the end.
So yeah, and your season has, and you've had how many wins? So I'm gonna look over some stats here for a minute and see if we can
I think
bring you
3 just on road courses, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah. So
I should have
all
won
right.
a bunch of ovals, but
Yeah, I see this. Okay, I mean, but this is your first season with Front Row. You're capitalizing on your road course runs, it looks like. But you have a lot of top 5, a lot of top 10s, poles. So you're showing speed not only on road course but in oval as well. So how do you you factor? You got to run for the championship here in 24. That should really boost your program for 2025, right?
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I'll be back here yet. The asking price is a little expensive for me, but I don't know if I'll be back. I really like how this season's gone though. It's been up and down. I should have won a lot more ovals, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if it comes out, if you do make it back, we're going to be stoked to have you. But again, I know we're going to put on one heck of a show for us this evening. I mean, you got that 58.
Oh yeah.
You know, hopefully she's tuned and ready to rock for this evening's race.
Yeah, definitely been working more on the race set. I haven't been working too much on the quali set, but we'll get there.
All right, you got plenty of time to do so. So let's go ahead and get you on back over so you can finish your warm up and see if we can drag up ourselves over another driver and keep the party rolling. But best of luck for you in tonight's race, my man.
All right, thank you.
You got it. All right. Oh, I found another one. There you go. Let's go with it. Got old Dylan Banks here in the 48. I think I got him here. We're going to find out here in just a moment. Bankers, Cake Eater, you got Chris Paul Amos in booth. Got a copy?
I do, buddy.
Heck yeah, my man.
Wow.
I thought he was dragging you up here real quick. Get a little driver insight from you. And I always love talking to you. You got plenty of energy out there, plenty of speed and talent to be thrown down on this track. Give us your efforts and your energy for tonight's race.
Oh, man. Freaking pumped. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
go. Been waiting for this race for a while now. And I'm pumped, man. I'm excited. I'm going to go out there and hopefully put this thing in victory lane and get that championship.
Gotta get that trophy, buddy. Gotta get that trophy. Oh man, you've run it hard though. You've run it real hard this season. So you were a late starter in your first run for Front Row Esports, another first in Front Row Esports. But we're looking at like what 9 wins you have thus far. I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff there, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you can get and win, it's awesome, man. Just grateful.
Well, I mean, these guys aren't any slouches out here. You got some really talented drivers. I mean, high I rating, consistency, respects, all of that, and they've challenged you door to door. But you still have mustered up and come out on top, bud. I mean, what do you contribute to your driving, to?
Well, honestly, I think it's years of karting.
Okay.
I did past couple years. I did a lot of karting. Like I go to my indoor go-kart track and lay down some laps, and I think it's helped me Come in iRacing, which is pretty cool. I still love to go karting to this day, actually.
Nice, dude. Keep those reflexes on it right there. So I mean, so hopefully we're gonna utilize that experience tonight. But do we have a program for tonight in your offense and defense? Are you looking for that? Get out there, lead it, get that fresh air, work that race pace, or just take whatever comes at you.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm gonna hopefully I want to be out front, kind of control the race from start to beginning. That's the plan. But sometimes it just doesn't work like that. So I'm gonna go in here, lay down some laps, give it all I can, and yeah, hopefully beat it at the end. That's all that matters to me.
Now we heard a little bit of drama out of the 58 camp about possibilities of getting in incidences of some sorts with other drivers. Is that any kind of concern for you tonight?
Not really, no. I'm just gonna go out here and do what I can. I said this for weeks now. I come to this point where I'm not trying to make any enemies out there. I said that at Martinsville before the race.
Sure did.
Just trying to stay out of trouble, try to stay out of harm's way, and kind of just ignore the drama that's going on.
Copy all of that, my man. And that sounds like a true champion talking right there. Because staying focused on the task at hand. I'm loving it. Loving it.
Yes, sir, buddy.
How much time do we have left on clock? I don't really have it quite up here at the moment.
13 minutes, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. We got a few moments in. All right. I just want to make sure we weren't burning the clock and whatnots in tonight's little pre-broadcast. But I mean, so when it comes to Europe, this is the first attempt of a full-length race, by the way. So I mean, how are your thoughts out there for the 312 laps? You ready for it?
Oh, pumped. Absolutely pumped. I love full-length races, and I think it shows the raw speed in these guys. Everybody in this field is very competitive. Everybody in this field's got the talent. There's not one person in this league that doesn't have the talent to go out there and win and compete every day. So yeah, I mean, I'm just grateful to be here. It's freaking awesome, dude. Championship race, let's go, dude.
That's right. That's right. A lot of energy out there, man. I'm stoked to see it. And of course, what a perfect track to conduct something of this magnitude at, right?
Favorite track. My favorite track.
So we got a couple things going for the 48 right now. One, he's pumped on the 312, right? The long distance run, that's showing that overall speed. Also, pumped on the idea of it being Phoenix and one of his favorite tracks. And I'm sure you have yourself a really good hot rod plan for tonight as well.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. I hope leads every lap. That'd be great.
Heck yeah, we'll line it up, baby. It's time for it.
Let's go, baby.
All
Go.
right. Well, we're going to drop you back over, and maybe we'll see you at the end of this race.
I hope so, buddy. Let's go. Let's do it.
You got to copy that. All right, buddy. Good luck to you, and we'll talk to you soon, hopefully.
Thank you, buddy.
You gotcha. 1 second here, unless I could drop you over. There you are. Right, where is Tyler Honeycutt at? Look for Tyler, look for Tyler, look for Tyler. I got no Tyler here. Hunter the Junker I got, though. Let's talk to Hunter. Let's see. Hunter Lagunas. You got Chris Paul Hamus in booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I do. What's up, man?
Oh, I'm just going to barge in on your driver's meeting and, of course, terrorize you for a quick minute. I mean, why not, right? Right?
Yeah, that's fine. Never getting bored with rules down there anyway. I tell you what.
Well, you've been here long enough, right? So I would assume that you should know them. So hey, but how are your thoughts for tonight? 312 laps. Have you done a full length race in your iRacing career at the moment?
I don't think so, but I've done some NISs if that counts.
All right, no, you don't. By all means. So are you ready for tonight? The longer race, you seem to have your program dialed, and by the way, if you look down right here, well, you will later on, but we do have your championship plaque printing right now, and yes, folks, it was Hunter Lagunas, old Junker right here, who dominated last night's race. So I did so with some heat on his tail, but not a lot. But congratulations to you once again on that championship run and win for Truck Series. Can you be the first rookie ever to win both?
I'm gonna try. You know,
Where's your money at, fans? Huh? Come on, let's see it. Tally up. We're gonna find out here, because those are some odds right there. But again, this is our first 312 lap run, right? So, you know, you showed a lot of good speed in that truck last night. How's your Cup car compare?
I got a good elite performance industry setup, so I think we can get her done tonight.
Okay, elite, nice, my man, nice. So I know you're feeling pretty hot. Hopefully for a Q, right? What's our program for tonight? What's our strategies? Are you gonna try to do the same, get up there, get that clean air, knowing how important it was in last night's race, or just kind of challenge it for what it takes?
I'm gonna try to qualify up front. I think track position is gonna be pretty important tonight. But at the same time, you know, if you could stay up front, that'd be better. But if you have to make your way up through the field with the long runs that we have for the stages, I think we'll be. If you can save tire, you should be able to get around most of them. You know, like I said, it's all gonna be about if you can save tire or not.
Okay.
But
so tire management. Okay.
That'll be the thing tonight.
All right. I mean, setup based as well. So I like the choice of setups there. I know that it seems like you're going to have that thing, ripping and running around this track. But it seems like there's lines all over the place, entries and exits. So, I'm sure we're going to fill that out through tonight on what's really going to have that speed and at what time.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. So, well, again, we're almost ready to rock and roll, I think, here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop you back on down over. Best of luck, my man, in tonight's race. Let's see it, dude. I will be in awe. Let's just say that, all right? I will be seriously in awe if you pull this off tonight. This will be, that's going to save me on shipping, right? Just ship those both out to you, my man. But, dude, come on. This is going to be cool. So give it the best run. I'm pulling for you. I really am. Let's see this. Let's see this happen.
Thank you.
You got it, my man. Hopefully we'll see you. Might see you later.
Yeah. See ya.
Okay, I'm looking for Tyler. Oh, there he is. I might have to mess with him a little bit. Yeah, I am gonna have to. Hold on, let me try to drag him up. My last but not least guy. One of my favorites too. Love this guy. This guy's fantastic. If I can just get him up here. Oh, there he is, I think. Tyler, Honeycutt. Got Chris Paul in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Chris. What's up?
Oh, man, just checking in on you, and I just wanted to get your thoughts of tonight's race. Dude. I mean, long race ahead of you. Well, how's your program looking? You excited, dude? What do you got for us?
I'm not a big fan of the track. I've been struggling saving the right front this week, so hopefully I can figure something out throughout the race. It's a long race, so I'm just going to try to take it easy and not get into any scuffles and keep it clean. And I don't know if I got race-winning speed, but, maybe at the end it'll just fall in my lap or something. So I'm not too confident, but all I can do is just do my best and have a blast with these guys.
Man, well, consistency is king out there, and keeping yourself in the fight because, like you said, anything can happen at the end. And I know you have all kinds of fight in you. So, I mean, that is good strategy right there, keeping it pinned to win it, more or less.
And, at the end of the run, I'm really loose on exit. So it's, back and forth. But for the most part, I mean, it's not too difficult. It's just I think my issue is I'm not letting it rotate enough off exit before I get back in the gas. So I think that's where I'm burning my right front up. So hopefully I can just fix that in the race and be more patient. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can win the championship, but if not, I had a heck of a season and try to do it again next year.
And you have. You got 3 wins. So, a couple handfuls of top 10s. See if I can pull up some stats here for you again.
I think I got 20-something top 10s, I think.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just looking over 25 top 5s this man is. Talk about consistency and being there at the end. So yes. So just in your stats alone, top 5s top 10s it looks like. So 25 top 10s and 12 top fives. So you're always around at the end, I think, or he has that flipped on me, I believe. But you have the wins, you have, you know, the speed at the end, and we've seen you duke it out, you know, left and right. So I mean, and you have some of the best car control I've seen in an iRacer out there. You really do, you really do. You know, you've done so much with your program throughout this entirety of the season, and very impressive. You know, you've consistently put it up in the booth, left and right, man. So I want to thank you for your impressive performance through this season.
I appreciate it, Chris. I try my best. I don't get a lot of time to practice other than, you know, right before the race and stuff. So I do my best to put on a show and just do as best as I can. But it's all about having fun, you know. So hopefully just have some fun tonight, and who knows, maybe I could sneak away with a championship.
That would be pretty awesome to see, my man. Well, I know it's getting ready to kick off here soon, so I'm going to drop you back over. And best of luck to you tonight. Keep that program alive for us, and you know, again, I'm sure you're going to put on one heck of a show.
Thank you, Chris. Hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you, bud. Right, so I believe that finishes us up. And let's bring up our tower just for a moment so we see where we're at in tonight's race. Hi. Beautiful. See if we can get this back going again. Where my stuff at? So we were thinking we're gonna hear from Tom, but he ain't quite made it on over here quite yet. All right. But I want to I'm gonna take a lot of moments here to thank you fans for tuning in and all the support that we've had throughout this season. We've seen the numbers skyrocketing in subscriptions. Keep it up. Stoked right there, all right? Really, because it just giving us more of a reason to keep doing what we're doing. It's a lot of work. A lot of work right here. I mean, that's so easy. You know, sometimes, yeah, but we do. I love putting on the show for everyone out there. But these drivers, man, they that's what we do it for right here. We get them all together. It's camaraderie to a point. All right, they're out there for a certain goal to get the race in. But at the end of the day, you got a single driver trying to win, and you know, I can't describe. If you're not a driver in this iRacing or racing in general, it's hard to describe. But when you're in that car, you feel like you're strapped in. At least, especially nowadays with these sims that we have, it's ridiculous, right? And just the realization, the realism is there, and so you're so immersed in what you're doing, and your emotions get there, the aggressions, everything. All right, I mean, so just what it takes for these drivers to get up. There's times you're done, you're sweating, you're just death gripping the wheel. You're not gonna die or crash or nothing, but you race like it. It's amazing. It really is amazing. So if you're not an iRacer, give it a shot. All right, if you like racing, yeah, you definitely want to give this one a try. But or if you're, you know, again, step it up. Right? It's so much fun. But when it comes to setups here, Moza Racing, they have some beautiful gear here. This is actually my flight sim. Got my wheel and pedals and stuff over there. But the gear is what's up. If you are a driver, this message is for you. Gear is important. It really is. No, you don't need the thousands of dollars of whatever, you know, stuff. No, but you do need some proper equipment so you can feel what that car is doing. This sim is that accurate now, where you know, you're in that seat now. So, you know, having that right equipment, per se, you don't want to spend a ton of money. Look at Moza Racing. Moza Racing has those pedals. Has that? Oh, so nice too. I love my pedals. Woo! The wheel, everything's set up nicely for a good price too. So check them out. I got a link in the description. All right, so look that up and save yourself some money, of course. Truck Racer, if you need something to plant your stuff and bulk your stuff too, folds it up. You got all kinds of options there. Look them up as well. Jeez, woof. All kinds of fun. But I think we are in queue. Double checking on my program. For once, we may have done it right here. We got a chance to talk all the drivers, kind of went over the program. I do believe we're ready to go. So we're missing one thing, and that one thing, of course, is tonight's national anthem. Got us a new national anthem. Try to keep things fresh. Try to keep things spinning. But this of course is all those first line defenders, all of our troops, and all of us Americans. All right, keep up the great work, and we're gonna continue to be a great country. All right, so but again, national anthem time. We're gonna go ahead and I'll be back here in just a moment.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land
Then it goes a little something like this.
All right, everyone. Sorry, we almost nailed it, but these guys are already getting ready to take the green flag. Dylan Banks leading the way. Adam Thompson in that second position. Tyler Honeycutt, third position. 24, Mike Hayes, fourth. Round out top five. Garrett Wiles, 926. Jamie Horn, 98. The double O. And we are gone, but we got Hunter Laguna starting in the rear of the field. You see your lineup right here, and we got green flag already in tonight's 2024 championship race. .48 off to a very, very nice start here, but we have them still grouped up right on his bumper. We have the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt going to stay right there in tune. Yes, he was very leery of his right front and tire wear, so let's look to see what kind of program he's going to throw at us this evening. Little safety, a little safe margin, but he is starting up toward the front. We got a lot of action happening. Hunter Laguna's trying to make his way through the field now in the 11th or so position, trying to get in that inside that top 10. Now inside the top 10 and try to make some forward progress. Didn't get a good Q result there, but started a little more toward the rear of the field. Still Adam Banks controlling and leading the way exactly where he was looking to be. Garrett Wiles and the 71 of Adam Thompson are going to maybe trade some positions, maybe back and forth. Adam Thompson looking nice on the outside, takes that position away from Garrett Wiles. We have Mike Hayes and the 98 of Jamie Horn. 24 working the bottom here, 98. Well, 98 working the bottom of the 24. And a nice, like I said, diamond. You're going to see this different diamonding through the centers as you got these guys all spread out right here. Loving it. The 43 right in the mix here, the 27 and the 58. Here comes the 58 of Ryan Rose. Both these guys are championship drivers. 27 hot. Oh, we got contact. Oh my goodness. 58 saves it. He gets caught. Oh my, he got contact there, but the 27, Hunter Lagunas, he definitely took contact and I think a little bit of damage there. We remain green, but I believe, so Danny White, that's Sean Donnie, possibly, I think that was who had the incident here. Oh no, Danny White, so that's going to be the 88. Tuck back in on him here. So we're just on replay at the moment. So he gets loose off right there. Ooh, big race in the 20. 3 wide, 98. So this is treacherous stuff right here. 02, Scotty Stevens going to give him a little bit of a break. All this action unfolded, and 98 comes down here. Oh, man. So I think this is where he kind of steps out. Things get a little nasty for him. Let's get back to the live action as we have the 24 of Mike Hayes on the outside. Scotty Stevens on the bottom here. You're looking at that 6th position. Now Tyler Honeycutt falling back. Ryan Rose starting to gain along with Hunter Lagunas. Even after that contact, these guys still seem to be moving forward, which is great news for them. Larry Bell kind of falling right there in pace. Shummy Miller in that 6th car. In that 10th, 11th, and 12th position is going to be Tanner or Marr. These guys kind of separate out. Kyler Wellman going to start from a little more of the rear of the field or slowing back, but see if he can start driving forward. Hunter Bogdan, Jeremy Richmond, Sean Donnie, and Denny White who had the issue, but way behind field right now. But we have Dylan Banks still leading the way. But hot on his tracks and not letting him get away is going to be Adam Thompson in that 71. Now really tracking him down here, keeping it tight. Is he going to cut the dog leg, try to utilize distance over momentum? Doesn't quite work out. Banks is going to get that overall run as they get to the backstretch here. 926 and Garrett Wiles in that 3rd position now. Jamie Horn in the 98 looking pretty good. But rounding out your top 5 is going to be Mike Hayes in the 24, Scotty Stevens, and now Tyler Honeycutt, your playoff driver, who has kind of drifted back a little bit, and now under fights here with the 58 of Ryan Rose. Ryan Rose trying to make his way forward here as working the bottom. I don't know, these drag race down the backstretch. 58's going to have preferred entry in, be able to clear as goes up high. 20 car is going to follow right in suit, moving him up and moving the 20 car back one more position. Still not letting go, though, and here comes Hunter Lagunas. I'm not sure if he's suffering damage. Let's have a look at the car. Nope, I'm not seeing anything here. Try a different view. So we know he had some contact. There we go. See some scratches there on the lower part of his front splitter. So maybe a little bit, but nothing severe. But any little thing to these cars is going to make a difference, especially on this long run. So look for him to maybe fix that. But, tightening up for the race lead. Here comes Adam Thompson and the rest of the pack. Now the 926 and 98, all these guys are starting to get a little tighter here. Competition is going to start to pick up. Lap 13 out of 50 here in stage 1. Plenty of time to get there. This is what we're going to be looking for in tonight. Getting up front is one thing, but staying there will it be another? That we saw the clean air and heard from Hunter Lagunas how that it was pretty important, giving you abilities to save those tires, not burn up as much. But Adam Thompson is staying right there with them, along with Garrett Wiles. So the pace that Banks is running is, these guys are right there with them, which can bring a lot of heat in the kitchen later on. And we do. We have drivers starting to move forward here. A sign of light out of the 58 of Ryan Rose.
He's methodically working his way forward as we have the 20 car kind of doing the opposite. But again, this is a longer run. This could be in his wheelhouse right here. This is what he's looking for, long laps. Let these guys get up there, burn them off, and he'll start picking them off one by one. And then with it being such a long race, these guys are going to have the ability to start to judge on, okay, when can I push it? Can I go a little bit harder next time, next run? You know, going from there. Got plenty of tires in the pits right now. But, ooh, we got things heating up with the 926 and the 24 with Thompson putting pressure now. I think of Robert Thompson in second position, putting pressure on that race leader. Going for the W. He's going for the trophy, for the black. I mean, yeah, why not? I would. I'd be all over it. Heck yeah, make him make 2 trophies. Very patient on his exit out right there. Love that. Oh, he's looking good. Thompson is right here. Nice and smooth. Easy does her. Now the other guy's going to push a little bit more, and they're going to start clawing out them tires. Now he's going to start making a run. So that's a jab on the brake. You can hear that ooh. That's a jab on the brake. So, I mean, I was hearing it last night in the truck as well. So you'll look for a jab on the brake, set and plant the car. Good pace in the front. On the 7 are running. And here comes Ryan Rose. He's driven from the back up 7 positions. Our biggest mover of the race thus far in 20 laps. And now up 1 more. Move him up to 5th. He's a-coming. But not only is he making ground on the race leader, but I mean, I'm really curious what it's going to do to his tires later on. But if he has this kind of a race pace in the beginning, and if he can hold it off on the later on and still have a long run, wow. Really looking forward to seeing what he might be able to do if he gets some clean air. Now up to 5th position and hunting. 98-24, kind of center massed of these drivers as Garrett Wild still holding firm in that 3rd position. Adam Thompson, 2nd position, not trying to make any moves, just kind of running right in pace, going to train along with this. You know, save those tires. See that? Ooh, yeah, there he's starting to drive a little bit more into it there. As Banks is starting to lift. Now we'll see, is that all these drivers are running different setups, and remind you there on that one. All right, now single file with the top. Let's check in with the middle. Hunter Lagunas might be suffering a little bit from that damage, but he is catching Tyler Honeycutt, moving him 1 more spot up closer to that championship. Scotty Stevens, Larry Bell, tracking center, trying to get a good power off right here. Along with Chummy Miller and Tanner Marr, everyone running good speed. Kyle Wellman, little off pace at the moment. Jeremy Richmond, same. Hunter Bogdan, Byron, and then Danny White. You know, he got in an incident earlier, so he's going to need that caution to catch back up, but he will. Just got to be patient, work the track. As now we're seeing single file. I wouldn't see any, there's no points for 2nd place, all right? I mean, period. No points, period. So this is going to be for track position, race control, of course. And, you know, so with the 71, I'm sure I would hold off. I'd wait. Got nothing to gain here. Save my stuff, cruise behind him. Then driving in pretty good in the last few laps, take that position away and stuff some dirty air in him, in his face. And then you know, we'll see how good he is in. Garrett looked like he pushed a bit and got a piece of the wall. just briefly there. I think that was him. Might have been the 24. Ryan Rose still on the march up. You see him starting to wiggle off here. He'll loose off. Tires are starting to wear lap 26. So we're going to keep a note, at least a mental one, in what these tires are going to start to do throughout the run. And if they, well, I mean, obviously they can make it 50 laps. We can make it, stage 1, no problem. All right, as we have that, let's bring up our race stages and see what we're in store for tonight. 312 laps. Yes, that is not a misprint. This guy's shooting a little late. Championship run. All right, we're going to have some fun. I'm going to throw a long one at these drivers. Not my idea. Just saying that I'm not it. Not it. It's these crazies on the track right now. The fans, I'll feel bad for you. I really do, because you got a lunatic in the boots and some crazies on the track. At least you never know what you're going to get, right? But stage 1, lap 50, stage 2, lap 120, and we got a 192 lap run at the end. But the guys that are fighting for it at the moment, you're looking at them. Dylan Banks in 48 leading the way. So cross-reference this with the tower will show you where your driver is at. Ryan Rose in 5th position. Hunter Lagunas is in 8th. Ryan Rose, 7th. Still single file as we've been watching kind of this top front of the field here, making their ways around. 20 more laps until stage break. We've had a little bit of an incident earlier. I can bring that up. Yes, I can. So this is what happened to the 88 of Danny White. Now, this bootlegging Jack Daniels hauling it machine, he's been, hot on the wheel, starting off into Front Row Esports, and he just had a little bit of a mishap here, but he spins out of the race line, gets it back up, and I believe he is still staying on the lead lap. But regardless of not, he will be just 1 lap down and be able to get that lap back. Maybe get a fixings done to his car. You're seeing lines now starting to spread out. Look at the 98 starting to work a little bit higher line there. 20 car of Tyler Honeycutt making his way back through the field. Hey. What do you know? How about this? So Honeycutt, he's gonna do a little seesaw maneuver, right? A little up, little down, and see how in over time, because right now he's racing time on track. He ain't racing these guys, right? I mean, he's racing the leader, yeah, obviously, but still overall time on track. So right now, if he can just do some computing in his head about how he gonna be able to maybe save some time in the beginning and gain more time in the later portion, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is the question he's going to be asking himself, or all drivers going to be asking themselves when it comes to saving that juice to the end, or can you pull enough distance out by squeezing that juice in the beginning? We got Honeycutt chasing him down with 58, but we got the 48 of Dylan Banks leading the way. Adam Thompson in 2nd position, kind of falling back now as Garrett Wallace does a dive move underneath when the 71 got into the fence just a little bit, slowed down his forward progress, and the 926 that Garrett Wallace is going to take full advantage of it, dives underneath on the dog leg there, and boom, 2nd place for him. So tires are starting to become a factor as you see Tyler Honeycutt moving up again, moving on up, comes to 20. So he fell back in the beginning pretty hard. This man has a strategy, and he's sticking to it. Now up to 4th position, his next target is going to be the 71 of Adam Thompson. Ryan Rose may be doing the same, but I don't know. Ryan Rose has been in that 58. He's been on a murder run since dropping the green flag. He's tangled up in all kinds of traffic. come here. What happened? Switching tire lights, so it's the only thing we'd have to worry about. Every once in a while we'll get that glitch. Every once in a while, but that's all right. Like I said. Scotty Stevens in the 0-2 and Tanner Marr with the 43 of Larry Bell. These guys have been having their own little fights back here as we see a little high and loose there for a couple of drivers. 58. Ryan Rose looks like he's making some passes here, making some maneuvers, along with Tyler Honeycutt still there. Ryan Rose now pushing his way forward, moving by the 24 car, up 8 positions now. Gonna put the 98 and 24 in a side-by-side battle and bringing along some company. Hunter Lagunas. Oh, Junkers. Junkers work at the very bottom there. Trying to scratch for some grip. Making his way low. Trying to power off. Can't exit the way he's looking for. But getting a good tight arc on the center. Looking to hopefully clear the 24. He's going to keep it pinned on the bottom. He's going to go distance over momentum. And it pays off in that round. Okay, Keeter. Banks still leading the way. Garrett Wiles in that second position. And I believe we have the 12 car of Byron Gay going to be our first car a lap down. See where Danny White's at. Danny White's right in front of them. Can Danny White stay in front of this field long enough to bring out this caution? Because they are moving. Here comes the 12 car on the outside here. He's lap traffic. Leader's going to go right by him. Going to give them the whole. Smart driver here, really using that high arc. Hopefully allowing these drivers to rotate underneath him without pause. Banks now driving up on the 88. Would like to see all drivers stay on this lead on the lead lap. So the 88 can remain in front of him for another few laps, which I don't know. He's gaining on him pretty quick. Good shift there. So he kind of uses half the dog leg on that transition. It will kind of upset your car, but maybe that's what you're looking for. Let the car slide around a little bit and set it. They see kind of slide and set. So this is your race leader, Dylan Banks in the 48. And he's coming into second lap traffic here. It's going to be the 88. And again, he's off pace. Had himself a little bit of a spin earlier. So, he barked his tires up nasty. Another driver down low. So that's going to be some pitting, I think. Maybe some strategies on some of these drivers' calls here. We are coming to end of stage. Banks been leading the way. Thompson holding strong into that third position with Garrett Wiles second. Ryan Rose, our playoff, and Tyler Honeycutt now starting to reel in the 71 of Thompson a little bit more. So here's another thought process these guys are going to have to go through. And their stage run in here is about where they want to restart. I know. Now we get a little detail. But it's about so what if you like the high line and you're in third or you're in fourth position and you're gaining ground on the 71, but you're going to have a better restart on on stage 2 on the outside than the inside. So you hold what you got, so it gives you the proper setting. But you don't know, because our drivers might take this or that. But that's the gamble, and that's what we're always thinking about, trying to get some kind of an edge out there. Right now, Dylan Banks, he has it. He's got the edge and the zip code. on the field, at least at the moment. Clear sailing for the 48. But we do see the championship drivers start to move their way forward. Hunter Laguna is in 7th position. We got a fight happening between Kenneth Bartholomew, my man. What's that, dog? Nice Christmas card he has going on. Always like with the creative paints. Ooh, side by side, scratching against each other. Who's gonna clear it? Oh, pinch move. We're coming into last lap of stage 1. We're gonna go back at it again, but our leader's all by himself. That's the battle on track. 98's gonna take her out of him. I love it. I love it. Ooh, a little, hey, how you doing? We're gonna go ahead and get that position. Banks is leading the way though. All right, lap 50 it is. Should be the end of stage 1 upon us. Well, that went over pretty quick. No cautions. Banks leading the way. And that's going to end it for stage 1. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. One more lap. Yep, no, we're there. We're there. Roger, all of that. Okay, all right, so it looks like it's going to be Dylan Banks in the 48. He's going to take home the first portion of the gold tonight. So this is for all the cheddar. Once I find my thingamajig. Oh. Ah, yeah, so you got to get clever with there. All right, Dylan Banks in the 48. He's going to win that stage 1. Garrett Wilds in a 9.26. Get that 2nd position. 3rd position to go to Adam Thompson in the championship run here. Is not 3rd position, but the championship contender of Tyler Honeycutt 4th. 5th is Ryan Rose at the 58. Jamie Horn in the 98. 6th. 7th is going to be Hunter Lagunas. 8th is Mike Hayes. And 9th is, Mike Hayes in 9th. And 10th is Tanner Marr. Hunter Lagunas, our other driver, is in 8th position. There it is. Jamie Horn in 98 is in 7th, I believe. All right, anyways, folks, we're going to take ourselves a quick break. Be back here in just a moment. Stick with us.
Do you like to dance? I know a school where they teach dances. I could take you there if you'd like.
To stop the assassin, you must become the assassin. You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller. You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
Welcome to the Continental. Eve Macaro of the Roscaroma. What a pleasure to see you again. You have no idea what you just walked into.
They killed my father. This isn't done until they're dead.
Fate is a very humbling thing.
You're him. The one they call the Baba Yaga. How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have.
I get a feeling it's gonna be a riot.
My life be like, yeah. Yeah. My life be like, yeah. Yeah. My life be like,
All right, welcome back, race fans. Here we go. Stage 2. Dropping the hammer. Light the fires. Kick the tires on, Big Daddy. As we got Garrett Wiles leading the way in the 926 and the 48 of Dylan Banks finally going to have some air in his face for a little bit of a minute and see how his car is going to react. He's got the 58 of Ryan Rose on attack along with the 71 of Adam Thompson. Looking for some fight out of all these guys. The 20 car now getting himself kind of back up in the mix along with the 98 of Jamie Horn. Kind of separated out here. Everyone looking for some real estate to run. Kyle Wellman now working his way through the field. He's working on a kid in Bartholomew. He's stuck in the middle with you, at least almost. He's looking for some ground to hunt on as the 43 of Larry Bell and the 4-car Tanner Marr are all going to start to duke it up along with Jamie Horner moving up through the field. We got the 20-car of Tyler Honeycutt with all kinds of nasty. And here's rear view mirror. Look at that jumble of you know what. And it looks like he's just trying to stay in front of it. That's what we're looking for. Oh, man, that was close, dude. 98 and Jamie Horn just sitting there in there. Honeycutt still looking at trying to, they're all attacking. 4-car Tanner Moore looking low. Oh, my goodness. He's like, I'm going to hold the center. I'm going to hold the center right here. Make my car like super wide. In the fight, you're riding on the bumper, rear bumper of the 20 car of Tyler Honeycutt. This is great stuff right here. Ooh, 4-car dives back down on there. He's going to try to take distance over momentum. Brings him a little bit closer. Ooh. Side-by-side action right now. And the 48 sticking right in front of him. Garrett Wiles is trying to exit stage left, but no. As we miss it here, Ryan Rose has moved his way up into second position now and continuing further to run down. We've got Dylan Banks in the 48, first time that he's had himself basically some air. Not right now. Right now he's doing fine. Looks like he's kind of running a race pace. So we'll see if he's going to hold back a lot on his program. This is where that patience comes into play. Not just patience, but I'll think of the word in a second. Jamie Horn, Tyler Honeycutt, Larry Bell. Larry Bell working the bottom right now. The outside of the 98 of Horn having himself a good showings again. Woo! Loose and low goes Kyle Wellman. Contact there as we got big wrecking. 38 and the 6. Oh, we got contact save to a not save and a risen neck. Ouch. That was Jeremy Richmond. Crashed that thing big time into Trevor Miller. So we've seen the 42 get loose. Oh, he slams the wall. Then the 98. Oh, wow, a lot happened all right there. Let's back it up as we're under caution. So that's the 27 of Hunter Lagunas. Slowing it down. Beautiful car by the 90. At least it was. Was a beautiful car. So contact maybe to the 42. 42 shoots low, trying to save it, but backs up already. So the whole little traffic jam action happened right there. He gets loose. The 27 looks like he got into him. He comes back up and collects the 6 car of Chummy Miller. Yeah, I believe that was Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73 that kind of got backed up. Yeah, he did. Wow. So a lot of this all kind of shaped up with the 42 of Kyle Wellman. So the 42, like he gets some help, maybe? No, he just loose off. He just loose off right there. Saves it, but checks up. And then 98, I believe, is the next one to. Wow. It's a big wrecking. Let's look over the 27 of Hunter Lagunas. I believe we have enough time. Because he was in the middle of all that. And that would be the second close call. Or minor contact for the 27, a championship contender. 27 just kind of goes high, gets into the fence right there. Then it gets checked up. Everyone gets checked up. And it looks like the 98 would just kind of, I don't know, he may have checked up because of all that and then was just fighting it from there. Boom. Well, the 926 and Garrett Wiles leading the way. Ryan Rose in that second position, and Dylan Banks is in that third, in that 48 car. Adam Thompson, fourth position, and round out your top 5. Tanner Marr. Heck yeah, my man. He's going to go for another trophy. Tyler Honeycutt right there with Hunter Lagunas. So these two don't look for any kind of mercy out of either one of these drivers. They're both. I mean, I don't know. This far into the race, or this early, I'm sorry, into the race, I'd be working together as much as I can, and not taking off any drivers. Not until the end. All right, we're gonna spool him up one more time. Garrett has the control. 58 right outside of him. Ooh, always tense on these restarts.
Green flag.
All kinds green. We gone. Dog leg. Everyone spreading out. Minor P's and Q's, launching on out. Now we're up to speed. I love it. You can always tell. So at the moment, we got the 926 at Garrett Wiles leading the way with Ryan Rose in the 58. In that champion seat right now. That's what he's stoked about. Rose is in that championship seat, so let's see how he can fend off Banks. This is going to be a true testament of what he may have later on in the race for us here. Ryan Rose in the 58, leading the championship way as Garrett Wiles is leading the race. Adam Thompson all over the bumper here. Tanner Marr, Tyler Honeycutt, Hunter Lagunas, Jamie Horn. Just seems like everyone's patiently. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that patience. All right, it is a virtue. And you know, I know I struggle with it myself. But because these guys are going to slow up their run, this is what's going to be very interesting. Some of these guys that don't really have that, you know, the training, I would say, to slow up their run or slow up, you know, just ease up on it a little bit. You know, always driving hard, they're going to catch up to this, which this is going to conjumble things up, which I believe is what you're looking at right here with the 48. These guys are taking notes, at least I would be. If that 48 was that fast, then I'm going to go ahead and maybe follow his lead a little bit here. And he's running nice, he's running a little easier. I'm going to run easier. Again, the test of it's going to be too, the 58 and the 926. Can these guys hammer down for lots of laps here? Do they have a hot rod that can do so? Short run and long run. You got one of them hybrids out there, racing hybrid, folks. All right, where you can know both ends of the race strategy. Then you're sitting on something glorious. Oh, we got battle and pressure starting to cook here. Adam Thompson, Hunter Lagunas, Tanner Marr, Tyler Honeycutt, Jamie Horn, Larry Bell, Scotty Stevens, Kenneth Bartholomew, Kyle Wellman. Yes, that's all in this group right here. This is awesome. I think we're right on board Tanner Marr's machine, that TSP. He's got 6th position here. Hunter Lagunas and Dylan Banks right there in front of him. 71 Adam Thompson. He's holding pace with him. He's looking good. We got another playoff contender, the 20 car of Tyler Honeycutt, right there on his bumper. But you are riding on board, Tanner Marr. Smith's Grove, he is. Oh, we got loose. I believe that was the 43 of Larry Bell. Larry Bell's backing up. He sounds hurt. But it could just be sound there. You like, no, he's back up to speed. Maybe just got loose and out of it, but we've seen him really low. Honeycutt and Marr possibly move it up close on the 71. Marr looking to cut distance. He's pulling. He's getting closer and closer, changing in his arc right there through the center. Good launch out there, both of them. 20 car starting to hunt now. He's on that mission. Wants to be there at the end. I wonder if this is kind of giving these guys a little second wind. Banks kind of knocked the wind out of him in the first round. And now Banks is kind of mired a bit back on time on track here with Hunter Lagunas now on his bumper. What will Hunter Lagunas be able to do? I'm sure he's looking for some kind of some good speed out of his camp right now. And I know this would give him a huge boost of confidence to get around this 48 and just put him behind him. Long race still left yet to be had here. He's getting every inch of that entry. And exit. Yeah, baby. All right, thus far, everyone's kind of minding their P's and Q's at them. Oh, until I get over to Tanner Marr. except for Tanner Marr and Kenneth Bartholomew. Kenneth Bartholomew going for the dive, going for the hook, line, and sinker for position on the 4-car. Not going to get it. Ford's going to take that momentum on the outside, and he's going to utilize it against the 20, but kind of gets a little blocked up there as the 4-car Tanner Marr had himself a really nice run. Kind of pinched down the 73 Kenneth Bartholomew as he was trying to do the same. All these guys chasing this 20 car at the moment. 98 and 71 staying in tow with each other, as the 27 and 48 are keeping in tow. Rose is kind of in that bubble. Garrett Wiles is checked out, man. He's doing really good. 82 out of 120 laps in stage 2. So again, this is going to be another test of the waters on our fuel. Where are we looking? And, can these guys make it all the way from here? It's a possibility, I think. So it's a 70-lap run for stage 2. Let's look over the specs. Just to double check, but I think that's going to be, well, they have the caution flag run as well. Yeah, so 60 to 70 laps, but they have those caution laps, so it's going to be close. It's going to be close. 100%. Garrett Wiles leading away. Ryan Rose in 58. You see the distance up on your right hand of the tower, whether it's growing or shrinking. Banks is falling. Lagunas is doing the same. So Garrett continues to advance his time on track right now. He's gone. And he just barely missed the championship. Think if he wins this, how mad he's going to be at himself. I mean, just one of those things, right? You missed it by just that much. Under Lagunas, still making his way. All these guys just kind of lining up single file now, stretching things out just a little bit. Which again, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that long run, conserve what you have, make it to the end, then go over your program, make adjustments on the car, make adjustments on your race style and your race line, on your aggressions, your defense as opposed to offense. Defense would mean, working those tires a little bit less. Offense be working those tires a lot more. Getting the track position. Getting the cleaner air if that's what you think is going to work your car better. Little wiggle off with the 27 of Hunter Lagunas as we are still tracking our way in tonight's race. Well, this will be, one of those beautiful times I think we're going to have. To, of course, thank all of you for tuning in for tonight's race. And I'm right here. All right, hey. Yeah. Hey, but no, seriously, fans, thank you guys so much for this, all the support. It's been what a fun run for the 2024 season for Front Row Esports. Some of the best drivers I've seen, the tightest competition, so much action. Let's see a little bit of drama out there too. I love it. But I mean, all in all, what a heck of a season. And I'm actually going to be a little saddened to see this all go for 2024. Excited to see what we have in order for the next year. But it's always wow, we've been through so much, right? All right, let's get back at it. There we are. So I think I'm back again, but I'm not sure. All of a sudden my camera was off. Anyhow. Checking in on our racers. The gap is shrinking. Ryan Rose is starting to close in. Oh man, how stoked would he be to lead this race, get himself the control of the race field to start stage 3. So now the 926 starting to slow and whoa up just a little bit. Now let's take a gander back at the 48 of Dylan Banks and the 27 of Hunter Lagunas, along with the 98 of Jamie Horn. All following back, but we're going to look at that time to see if they start gaining. Still losing, it seems. 3 seconds back now for Banks, leading the 27. 27's still with them, but maybe he's backing up a little bit, keep more air on that nose, help him turn a little bit, save a little bit of tire. Let's see. Banks is starting to maybe reel him in now at that 3 second mark, and we'll see where he's at. Still some laps left yet to be had here. We've got 25 laps left in stage 1. Garrett Wiles leading the way. Ryan Rose in the 58. Oh, backing up big time. He had to check himself before he wrecked himself. And the 58 is going to be bad for his health. Here in just a moment. Garrett leading the way, but not for long the way the 58 has gained. We'll see what kind of grip and strength the 58 has. Dropping us into turn 1 and 2 here. He pulls on him. Take a route on board. Wow. Trying to get that thing to turn. I've always known Garrett's been really good here at Phoenix. Knows the best line and can work that line with his tire wear. Ryan Rose doing the same thing. See that little higher arc in, or trying to keep some pressure down from that wind on that nose. Now he's looking low. He's going to try underneath him now. Ryan Rose shooting for the race lead. This is going to wear their tires and slow them up. You see Banks has already caught him, or not caught him, but he's already starting to catch them. As they're going to go side by side. The longer they continue this, the closer he's going to get. Let's see, will the 926 challenge back? He does. Challenges back. Going to take the short versus the high. So distance over momentum. And that's going to work out really nicely for the 58 as Ryan Rose, new leader, goes to the front. So it looks like the 926 of Garrett Wiles is going to settle in with the 58, but Dylan Banks has caught them down a little bit more. I do see smoke in the air. Going to briefly kind of run through our drivers. I was Chummy Miller and look at the 42 of Kyle Wellman. As this battle's kind of subsided, as Dylan Banks is still reeling him in, now almost has it cut down to almost 2 seconds, so almost a second off. We're coming in 19 laps left, 18 laps left remaining in stage 2. As Banks now is starting to check out a little bit more on the 27 and the 98. Yeah, he's gone. He's definitely pulled some distance on him. Adam Thompson, same thing. Oh, man, we're having a few glitches here. So of course, the basis is on the 3 or on the 48 in third position, as opposed to when he gets to Garrett Wiles at a 9.26. When he gets there, he's still going to have to get past him, which will slow him up. But the good thing is Banks Okeke are still going to be in a forward starting position for that stage 3. Very, very important stage 3. Long stage 3. But thus far, it's been a 100% green flag run. All right, no, we did have one small caution. That was with the, yeah, whatever, sorry. So yeah, we've had one caution, but a lot of green flag running and racing, which is exactly what we're looking for in tonight's race. Gonna prove their talents on track by throwing down their best time on track. Hunter now working our outer side lane. Ooh, real high too. He's gonna get all this momentum coming out. Like every last little bit. Oh, he gets too much, gets a piece of the fence. That's going for the gustos. And biting off more than you can chew. But just trying to clear is what he's trying to do. Hard, very difficult at this track at times, especially when drivers are, are paired up on talent and setup and speeds. That 98 has shown him to be a pretty ferocious competitor in Front Row Esports. Looking forward to seeing what he has for us next year. And then it looks like the 20 car here, Tyler Honeycutt, stuck in the middle with you. He just, at least he's not alone, all right? He's got friends. He's got buddies. Got someone to run with, help knock down some of these laps. Knowing that this thing will caution back up, I'm curious to see how the intensity will pick up in stage 3, or if it will. Will it still, is it going to ramp up in the beginning, calm down, run what you brung? Got Banks now cutting the lead down in 2 seconds. So he's got 1 second back-ish of the race leader. And we still have another 12 laps left yet of stage 2. Can Banks get there? Can he get around Garrett and get him back that starting position for stage 3? Banks put it on pole, showing that he has the speed. And his finishes through this season has shown that he has the talent. It's going to be if he can compile all of that together to muster up himself the biggest win of all. These three still sticking right there. I'm curious to see what is this 48 and how is this 48 going to get around this the 926. The end of the wall a little bit. That's going to stall him up. Going to make it easy for him on the outside. Going to utilize that horsepower. Does. Clears him easily. Not slowing up one little bit. Now he's less than a second back from the race lead. Dylan Banks charging on. Working the middle line and patience. Can't say that enough through this race and on this track especially. It's so deceptive. You can drive in, and especially with this car, because it will allow you to drive in harder than you really need to, which thus will burn up more tire and burn off speed. Little blink action out of Ryan Rose there. Ooh. I think he's had fights with everything. He's had a wheel come off, or disconnect, or something. Last lap, last turn. So these guys have found themselves in this position before here, racing against each other. And the last time they did that, yeah, I believe one of the last times, the 58, yeah, lost his function of his wheel last lap, last turn, and 48 just walks right by. Sad, super sad. Still single file tough back here. Kenneth Bartholomew making himself around with Tanner Mark kind of falling back. Little off pace, but got a little loose. But this group right here seems to be liking their surroundings. I'm curious to see who is going to be our first car a lap down. I believe that is Larry Bell right there in the 43. So that's going to be our first car a lap down. He will get that lap back. But Ryan Rose still leading the way with Dylan Banks. Oh, he closed it in. Closing it big time. Got like 3 laps left remaining in stage 2. Can Ryan Rose hold him off? I'm curious to see what's gonna be different in stage 3 for these drivers. Obviously, the 48 was able to run down that 58. So can the 58 just make himself a little adjustment to give him that overall speed that he needs on that longer run, later on in that longer run, to hold off this 48 charge? He's very, very close, so come on, Rose, you got it! 48 Dylan Banks now all over the bumper of the 58 of Ryan Rose. Rose working the bottom, 48 higher line to low exit. Still can't gain. He's in his wake now. And that's going to be a little more difficult as he gets closer to that car. It's gonna make it harder to pass him. He's got a lot of air in his face for not getting the type of downforce and grip he needs on these old tires. This is the last lap of stage 2. He's on him. Will he have enough speed to get past him in stage 2? Coming through the final center and exit out of 4. Ryan Rose gonna take that stage. Tit for tat battle happening. Oh, I'm always off by one. No, we're good. Like, I always think I'm off by 1. Sweet. So tit for tat action happened. We're throwing blows here at Phoenix in Front Row Esports. Run for the championship cup. Your stage 2 winner, Mr. Ryan Rose, in that Toyota. There we are. All right, second position going to go to Dylan Banks in the 48, along with the third position, 926 Garrett Wiles in the third. Yeah, fourth is Adam Thompson, 71. Hunter Lagunas in the 27. Rounds out your top 5. Tyler Honeycutt, 6th position, as your playoff contenders. Kenneth Bartholomew in 7th. 8th is Tanner Marr. 9th is Kyle Wellman, and rounding out your top 10 is going to be Hunter Bogdan. Ryan Rose, your Stage 2 winner. All right, break time, everyone. I'm going to take myself a quick 5 or 2 or 1 and be back here for the drop of the green flag and final stage of 2024 for Front Row Esports. Up next. Stay tuned.
Works. There's people in control, and there's people that listen. I'm the guy you listen to.
It's the moment.
Ethan, today is a day that you're going to remember for a very long time, but if you handle it right, you're going to have a chance to forget it.
Who are you?
Knowing won't change anything, and I hope I don't have to execute someone close to you to prove it. One bag for one life.
Hit it. Good morning. I'm Jim McKay speaking to you live from the Olympics in Munich, West Germany.
Talk me through the day.
Starts with volleyball, then there's boxing.
Good. It's America versus Cuba.
Sure you want to bring in the politics?
It's not about politics. It's about emotions.
And we're clear.
Great job, everyone. Did you hear that?
Were those gunshots?
What's the situation?
The police are reporting that armed terrorists have attacked the Israeli athletes.
There's a hostage situation going on right now in the Olympic Village. ABC wants news to take over.
Your sports, you're in way over your head.
400 yards away from where this is happening.
We are the only people capable of following it live. This is our story, and we're keeping it.
What do I tell the cameras?
What do you mean?
I mean, can we show someone being shot on live television?
We're on.
The piece of what have been called the Serene Olympics was shattered this morning. The games are still going on. Within a few hundred yards, 9 terrified, living human beings are being held prisoner.
You need to understand how sensitive the situation is.
These are just local cops doing things they have never done.
Welcome back, everyone. Looks like we already got someone sideways on a drop of the hammer for stage 3. Kenneth Bartholomew goes sideways. We've seen that one. And looks like he's back up and running. No caution at the moment. So I'm keeping my channel clear to see if we are going to go. But looks like everyone kept the point of the right. Oh, the caution is out. At least I thought it was. Thought it flashed yellow on us. So that's a negative. I guess we are going to continue green here. I swear, I thought I just seen it flash yellow on us. Ryan Rose leading the way. Garrett Wiles Banks now in third position to 27 to Hunter Lagunas on his bumper, trying to keep pressure on him. 71 to Adam Thompson there. Tyler Honeycutt to the 20. Tanner Marr. Hunter Bogdan, there's your top 10. Kyle Wellman and Scotty Stevens round out your top 10. So a little off pace there as we do see Ryan Rose trying to check out once again, and we also looked at the 48 of Banks, running a tight pace here, restricted pace, if you will, to a longer run at the end. Was able to catch up to Ryan Rose, but not quite beat him. This time we will have green flag stops in our midst. So it's going to be time on track, time off track. Those are going to be very important and a lot of times overlooked by the driver as one of those crucial points and moments they need in their strategies for tonight's race. Tyler Honeycutt on the outside, 4 car down to Mar, working the bottom, gets past him. Everyone single filed out. Looking at quite not halfway on this race yet. And we're in stage 3. Unbelievable. So I think we'll have a couple of fuel stops for looking at 70. Yeah, so we're looking at 2 stops, maybe and a splash if it stays green. Ryan Rose, Garrett Wiles, these guys are running 1 and 2 at the moment. Let's look at the last. There we go. So, in looks of our last times here on track, let's bring time up on track now. 27.60, 27.63s, 27.9, 27.8 for Thompson, Lagunas. Watch these race paces here to see how these lap times will start to change. We're seeing a couple 2-3 tenths quicker. Hey, stop it. I don't know if that's me or if that's the... Sometimes these drivers tend to have issues, and when I get connected with them, anyways. These two are looking to trade positions. Not positive, but Garrett's looking fast. But we did see him burn it off a little bit more. Banks isn't too far behind. Ana Lagunas is in that 5th position. He's still in striking distance here. And there we go. Yeah. Okay, and back to our gap so we can up on your tower there. Keeping us on that distance. You see Dylan Banks backed up again to that 3-second deficit from the race lead. Thompson, Lagunas kind of following in suit. Super low is Hunter Bogdan, maybe? Who was that on the bottom? I don't know who that was. Who was that mouse car? Oh, that was Trevor Miller in that 6 car. Out there turning some laps. Finishing off his season. Good job, bud. These two are still going at it, kind of. We're working with each other. Adam Thompson makes his way past Dylan Banks. Throwing more traffic in front of Dylan now. Tanner Marr next to on approach up. So this is where this, so 926 taking over the race lead from Ryan Rose. Garrett back out in front, 58 in tow. We've got green flag tire stops ahead of us here. I'm very curious to see how that time on track's going to suffer or benefit from these green flag stops. It is an aggressive pit entry and exit. One little mishap from any of these drivers right now, especially being as clean as this race has been, with as many green flag laps have been run thus far. you know, a small mishap sets you back a long way, and without cautions or any way to get that time back, very, very hard to race that time back. Still working his patience is Dylan Banks and Tanner Marr in the 4 car. This is going to be your tighter battles at the moment. 27 of Hunter, along with Kyle Wellman right there in tow. Tyler Honeycutt's kind of fell off pace, but still tracking, you know, a few seconds off. Things can happen with a short stop or different. You get messing with that strategy a little bit. But this is going to be the longest green flag running of tonight, which it should be. Last to pit was 22 laps ago, so we'll keep that in countdown. As when these drivers may start looking to get that first pit stop out the way. Tanner Marr, going for another ride with him. He just seemed to be up here in action. What we have here on track. At least giving us some of those best race views. Got Hunter Lagunas on his 6th, kind of pacing right along. Kyle Wellman back there, along with Honeycutt, circling in your screen. Now let's hop on over. A little hopscotch to Dylan Banks in the 48. Banks going to take us for a little ride here. Tires starting to wear. So he's not shifting. Not on the backstretch. That's, again, a difference of driver setups. Shifts right here. Shifts back. Back down to 4th. So he's going to hold 4th all the way through the backstretch here. He lifts nice and early, but you know, you see he lifts lightly. So he didn't like dump the throttle. Kind of lifted a bit. Ryan Rose back out in front. Garrett Wiles, these two just seem to be switching it off. They gotta be careful, because that will put time. That will take time off them for what they're fighting for right now. But so far, they're continuing to march on. Let's look over those lap times again. 27.88, 27.9. 27.8, Banks 27.9. As you see here, Banks has been maintaining that 27.8 or 27.9-ish. So that's very good driver discipline. That's one of the words I was looking for. That driver discipline. You got to be disciplined in this car to run and do what these guys are doing. Now, we didn't have, actually, I forgot to go over, my bad, the weather in the beginning, but I did note that it was around 79 degrees was the weather. Let's look it over. Now, so the track's cooling off, grip's picking up, which will just show for tighter racing and more abilities to wear that tire. You're producing more grip. Speeds are picking up. You're driving in a little bit harder. We're almost to halfway. I know. Shut up, right? Yeah, that's my bad. Rosa leading the way, yeah. So nothing's really changed here, except for Garrett has backed off his pace ever so slightly. 71 to Thompson. I'm not seeing their clock start to gain yet. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those clocks and the right hand of that tower up there to start gaining. And then when that happens, you know that one of two things, or both things, the drivers are starting to turn it up, and the front runners have turned it up too much. Rose Signal gonna lead this. He likes that clean air, which I would be too. I'd want that clean air all day long. Banks in 4th position, but out of your playoff contenders, Rose is leading the way, and heading to take that championship trophy home. Hunter Lagunas is in 5th position, right behind Banks. Something happens to Rose, he's in striking distance of doing something that a front row esports driver has yet to do, which is win both championships, and above all, being his rookie season. Pit Lizard Performance. Right along with Hunter for a while. Why not, right? On board Hunter Lagunas. And that fearsome Ford. I do like how we have Ford, Chevy, and Toyota in the playoffs. Hunter still maintaining a very nice race pace and keeping his competition right there. Tyler Honeycutt making some ground up on his competition. How about that? All right. Staying in the fight. That's all you can ask for, right? Absolutely. Ryan Rose, yep. Nothing's, yep, you're all good. I'm just kind of going through, looking for some fights, but everything's separated out. We got cars lapped down, cars out. About 159 to almost 160. So we're maybe 20 more laps until our first green flag pit stop. And that will really, that's going to show some cards on who's got every end of their program dialed. Well, we have ourselves, looks like a little calm in the storm. So we're going to take ourselves a little break and be back here in just a moment. Staying tuned, as we have still some racing left yet to be had.
I click leave on porch. Your subordinates will be reported to DoorDash HQ.
Alexei, it's me. Open up.
Milena? Elena!
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about the wait. It was on an important call. Highly classified. Lot of work. Many irons in fire.
You feel fulfilled?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so full. So filled. But why do you ask this? What brings you here?
There is something wrong with me. An emptiness. I'm just drifting. And I don't have purpose. I thought throwing myself into work was the answer. With your feet on the air, your head on the ground.
Oh, no.
Who are you?
I'm Bob.
Who sent you, Bob?
Nobody. You were all sent?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow ops. Robbing government labs. Contract kills.
Yeah, so?
So, someone wants us gone. What the hell?
We're brought up with this belief that there are good guys and there are bad guys.
What's the plan?
This could get messy.
But eventually, you come to realize that there are bad guys and there are worse guys and nothing else. Look at you. So adorable.
Don't worry, she's bulletproof. What happened to bulletproof? It's bulletproof-ish.
Is that Bucky?
That's not good.
Minute. Good morning. I'm Jim McKay speaking to you live from the Olympics in Munich, West Germany.
Talk me through the day.
Starts with volleyball, then there's boxing.
Good. It's America versus Cuba.
Sure you want to bring in the politics?
It's not about politics. It's about emotions.
And we're clear.
Great job, everyone.
Do you hear that?
Close gunshots.
What's the situation?
The police are reporting that armed terrorists have attacked the Israeli athletes.
There's a hostage situation going on right now in the Olympic Village.
ABC wants news to take over.
Your sports, you're in way over your head.
400 yards away from where this is happening.
We are the only people capable of following it live. This is our story, and we're keeping it.
What do I tell the cameras?
What do you mean?
I mean, can we show someone being shot on live television?
We're on.
The peace of what have been called the Serene Olympics was shattered this morning. The games are still going on. Within a few hundred yards, 9 terrified living human beings are being held prisoner.
You need to understand how sensitive the situation is.
These are just local cops doing things they have never done before.
We'll make it broadcast history. More people have seen this than watch Armstrong land on the moon.
There are police on the roof.
Whoa, guys.
That's a TV. Are they seeing what we're seeing?
What are you talking about?
Are the terrorists seeing this?
Our job is to tell the story of these individuals whose lives are at stake.
It's not okay if we made it worse.
It's a madhouse down here.
They know the whole world is watching. If they shoot someone on live television, whose story is that? Is it ours or is it theirs?
Right, welcome back, everyone. We got a little caution action happening right now, as it looks like Kyle Wellman in the 42 took a little dumper. Let's see what happened. All by himself. Gets it loose. And then continues around on the apron, spins this thing, and brings out a caution. Simple, easy, and basic. So that's going to well and slow the field up. We did see the leaders coming in for them 4 fresh field kits and some go-go juice. So that will take out one of the green flag stops, unfortunately. But it will ramp up the action ever so slightly more, as now we have Ryan Rose and Dylan Banks going to be going side by side, along with Hunter Lagunas, Tyler Honeycutt. So all of our championship drivers are now together for the first time in tonight's race. Whoa! All right, here we go. We might have some sparks here, maybe a few fireworks. I'm not sure. But we're gonna go green one more time, as we've seen our field be slim to none. This is gonna be one of them races, I think. Not positive, but we're just gonna take a shot in the dark here. The last 4 cars, the ones running for the championship. I hope not. All right, we're going green. A jump and a launch. Dylan Banks, Hunter Lagunas going back at it again. This time they're a little bit closer to the lead. Ryan Rose is going to, sell out in front. Has himself a good stretch now, but Banks is going to be there in second position, so it's going to be up to him to work his program along with Tyler Honeycutt, Hunter Lagunas. So all 4 drivers are lined up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's going to be up to their long run to crack this thing out here. I'm pretty sure they're starting to second guess and, double take on their crazy decision to run a full-length race. But it's all kinds of fun out here. Starting to separate ever so slightly. Ryan Rose picking up some time on Dylan Banks. Hunter Lagunas is going to sit firmly in that 3rd position, along with Honeycutt, who's may now be getting challenged by the 71, Adam Thompson. Garrett's shown some speed earlier in tonight's race, as he's now right up here with them in that top 5. Top 5, top 6. Oh, loose! And into the wall he goes! That's gonna hurt. Ow! Seen a few of those. The car just steps out. Oh, man. Unfortunate business right there. We'll look that over once again. Oh, where are you? There you are. So wind that back. Ooh, missed it again. So as he comes out of 4, looks like right here. See if we get a better. Oh, right here. Yeah. So he's already kind of gripping, and the car's gonna check him on exit out. So he pushes, throws a lot of will into it. She comes around. She's gonna walk snap on him. Little overcorrect. And wham! Ow! Good slap to the wall. More or less will end his night, I believe. As he is running out of pit road as we speak. Probably getting his car in the hauler out. That way, hopefully, there'll be some kind of cautions, maybe, and he get back in this fight. Ow! Another slap to the wall there, Kenneth Bartholomew. Hunter Bogdan's still on the lead lap, maintaining. Good job, my man! Heck yeah! You're right on board with his Busters. He's the Buster, get it! Kenneth Bartholomew, man. What a trooper. Stuck it out through this entire season. Hats off to you, my man. Scotty Stevens, another guy. He's been around this series in CLR for quite the long minute. Great to see him here for our last run of 2024. Nice and smooth. Working the center, kind of getting on that seam right there. Gotta pedal it. Now he's gonna, ease up. Good rotation on the bottom. Car's looking pretty stout. As he is in 6th position at the moment. And here are our race leaders. Ryan Rose leading the way and leading the championship. Dylan Banks in hot pursuit. And Hunter Laguna is just waiting for these guys to start the tango. Tyler Honeycutt just riding his and running his pace. He has the guys in his sights, knowing that if there is a caution, we're right there again. But if not, he's got a good view of what their strategy will be when it comes to pit, if they try to short stop. Because I don't think we can make it from here, but I'm not sure. We may be able to make it from here. Let's look. Yeah, we can look over that. Forgot about that. Our pit strategy box thingamajig we have here. We always get so buried in the action, we forget to bring up some of our fun stuff here. Bam! All right, there you go. Pit stop lap at 169 and 159. Or no, yeah, all 169s. I'm sorry, 169s. 169. That's what you're missing out. The 69er. Where's old Ronnie Morrison? You saw that full length race. You guys are out of your mind. Okay, so all these guys pitted last 169. Oh, yeah, so we can make it from here. That was it. So no green flag stop for us in this run, in this championship run. You lucky guys. Even though I love it. I love the green flag stopping. He throws a little wrench in the system at times. You know, the black flag drama, the pop and smoke on entry, all of that. So basically he's got to run him down fast. Banks is right there. but we did see him struggling to get past Rose at the end with that air in his, in his face. Will we be looking at the same style of thing? So if I'm going to be Ryan Rose, I'm going to start driving out in my rearview mirror. Well, I know he already has, but I'm going to focus on that. Due to the fact that what I want to do now is I want to throw as much air and make his ride as uncomfortable as possible. So he has to work that wheel. He can't be as, super smooth. Because if the more he has to work his tires and his wheel, the more he's going to wear them tires out. So it's going to be harder for him to get past them. But if he gives him the line and lane that he's looking for all the time, he's going to continue to do what he can to maintain and manage his tires. You see him cutting the apron as opposed to taking the long way around. Man, I don't know what it is. Maybe is it Rose? But it keeps blinking out right there. I don't think it's me. So we're going to go to Dylan and see if it does the same thing here. So right now we have the cameras on Banks. Yeah. Just as I expected. It's not my end here. It's the other driver. It's blinking out because of them. Ah, okay. We got you. Give it in, so Junker. What's up, dog? He's that third position right now. You just a cruising. Tyler Honeycutt doing the same. So again, all of our top 4 championship contenders are all 1, 2, 3, and 4. Did show as if the playoffs were right. And the way the best rose to the top. As I say rose to the top, they got Ryan Rose leading the way. Cake Eater trying to stay hot on his tracks. Oh, Junker, he's falling off a little bit. Tyler Honeycutt, he has himself a friend, 71. He's going to make sure he keeps him honest. Adam Thompson rounding out your top 5. Hunter Bogdan now in 6th position. Good job, Hunter. Keep it up, bud. Scotty Stevens, 7th position, trying to hold strong. Kenneth Bartholomew not giving up one little bit. Neither is Garrett Wiles. Or Chummy Miller. Heck yeah, Chummy. Go get some. Kyle Wellman. Oh, no. Wow. We only got ourselves a handful of drivers, a little over a handful of drivers left after this. Still got just a wee bit left of racing. No, and I was completely wrong. We can't make it. We can't make it from here. I was looking at the wrong thing. So they're still going to need green flag stops to make it to the end. Absolutely. Maybe 2 stops? What? No, 1 stop maybe. I don't know. I'm lost on that one. We really haven't had a full run yet, or at least fuel run, because the stages were short. So we really couldn't tell. So with the last pitted at 169. 170. 2. Oh, I don't know, 240-ish, 250, I'm guessing. Somewhere around there. Had to count real quick, do some math in my head. But I think that's when they're going to be needing to pit. And then that would give them... Ooh, Banks closing in. Rose trying to stay consistent. We're literally watching the same 2 cars over and over again. Another blink out there of Ryan Rose. Can his internet hold out? 27 of Hunter Lagunas and the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt. Oh, Mr. Honeycutt raced himself. Again, everyone just moseying along now. Waiting for the pass. I know it's upon us. And then I think that the 48. There we go. Going for the run. Take a ride. Looking for the race lead. He is. And back on the pro a little bit earlier, I think, in the 58. Now he's cutting that dog leg even tighter. He's trying to put pressure on him, I think. I think that's what's going on. I would get that race lead. That way he's not worried. Ooh, close to the fence right there. That way he's not worried about, having to deal with him on a green flag stop. If you're out in front of him, then you can kind of pick when you need to. You don't have to keep thinking about when he's going to go into pit. Oh, looks, going for the look. 58 kind of dodges a little bit there, goes high up the track. 48's going to bring it back down low. Trying to get a good exit out the race, or out of two. Dive into one, or into 3 and 4 here. Got someone popping smoke in the pits. He's working him, man. Every inch. He's working on that every inch. Tyler Honeycutt and Hunter Lagunas pacing back there. It seems like they're falling off just a little bit more. I believe that was 6 car bringing into pits. That's who we see. Man, these two are not backing off one little bit. They're like, we don't know or care where the rest of the field is. It looks like the race is going to be between these two. Falling back, maybe. Yeah, Hunter and Tyler. I mean, they're maybe their next ploy is maybe to think about undercutting on their stop if they don't have a caution, which, again, we don't have a lot of cars left on track, so I'm pretty sure these guys are going to be forced to do some green flag stops at the end. So more or less it's going to come down to these last handful of drivers performing at their very best, which is going to make it, a lot easier on them not having lap traffic or anybody else to worry about. So it is really going to be sitting down on the driver. This will be a true test of the talent of the driver, because there's not going to be a lot of outside influences that's going to make or break their race run. It's going to be about how they complete this task at hand, which is completing these 312 laps with such and such amount of tires and fuel, and doing it in a very, very timely fashion. So as we've seen the 48 of Banks grow closer to and cut that down, as he gets real close to him, like he was looking for a pass, he just couldn't get past him because I think that air, the air really messed him up. Again, but here's the best thing about Dylan Banks, though, at least where he's sitting. He's getting, really high to the 58, is that the 48 has a chance to really study his competitor, his biggest competitor, which is at 58 right now. And in his mind, I'm sure the only competitor. As now, he may be pulling a little bit more as he's continuing with lap traffic, and that's the 0-2 of Scotty Stevens. Scotty Stevens going lap down, but getting his green flag stop out the way. I think he's going to try to just short stop this thing a little bit as well. That's going to put him on fresh tires, put him back in the mix with these leaders. So we'll see how this unfolds with the race leaders and what they're looking to accomplish here. So far, 0-2. And now kind of in the way a little bit of the 48, it seems, as he's allowing the 58 to excel even more. He created a pretty big gap, especially this late in the run. I don't know if that's what Dylan Banks was efforting for for his run here tonight. Now he's really struggling to get past this 0-2. Cutting into his time right now. But that is racing right there. Now he's going to start feeling a little more pressure. He's desperately trying to cut and get in front of the 0-2. He does. Now, finally clears him. But let's see what kind of pressure this puts on the 48. Yes, when you start stacking pressure up on yourself, you start to overdrive. Now that he's seen that Ryan has stepped out and checked out a little bit more from him, he's going to have to reel him back in. And meanwhile, back at that ranch, Junkers has reeled in the 48. You've seen contact to the wall of the 48. Every little maneuver or mistake that happens from here on out is going to be critical. That's mission critical. Because all that's doing is slowing you down with no cautions. That means that everything tacked against you, you're going to have to fight back manually. Inside the 100, yes! That seems like a celebration, right? That seems time for a celebration. Inside the 100 laps left here in tonight's race. Let's bring us up one more time. No, yeah, like I said, I'm here. I got you. I still got we're good. All right, we're still trying to represent and get things done here, but all of this running right now is for that cup right in front of me here, right down below you. That's a championship cup, a representation of what these guys have done throughout this season, how much they've fought, how hard they've worked to get to this point and get to the end. And also, don't forget, this is just the tipping of the iceberg for this weekend. We have a full run of actual NASCAR ahead of us. We have the truck race tonight, which I cannot wait to go back and watch here. See who got that. So don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nope. I ain't listening. Nope. And then, of course, we have racing all weekend long, and we are going to be done here. So, wow. Oh, man. And it is such a, I don't know, mix of emotions right now. It really is. It's been a very trying and long, drawn out, lots of work here, and orchestrating all this and coming to the final conclusion of something. But it is heartening a little bit to know that we're done. We're done with this season. This is the last time we're going to be on for this year. But. Oh, contact 0-2 into the 20. What the? Oh, that's not good. Holy shiznit. Okay, hold on. Let's drop this. Let's get back to work, huh? All right, yellow flag. That's going to be on the 0-2 and the 20. Oh. So this happens late here. 20's looking to get past here. This is just lap traffic for the 02. Let's slow this down. Trying to bring it in best we can here. All right, so now he's working the bottom. Here comes at 20. I don't think there's any contact. Nope. But he's close. He's definitely taking the air off his what little spoiler these things. Oh, no, there's contact right there. Boom. So that sends him sideways. 02's going to... Oh, look like he just overcorrected and collects the 02 or collects a 20. They both go up in the wall. But I do believe the 20 has a fast repair still left yet in the hauler. So that this will take out a green flag pit stop as we have caution and turmoil unfolding here at Phoenix. Dylan Banks now in the race lead with Hunter Lagunas in second and Ryan Rose and Adam Thompson bringing up the rear here as we're coming out of pits. Interesting. Oh, we got a green flag. Coming up. All right. Group them back together so we can send them back out there again. So I believe we are running desperately out of cars here. Time is running out. Sure is for these Cup drivers here. Looks like Kenneth is going to try to get his lap back. Yes, he will. Gary's getting some fixings down at the tires. Then that will bring us back around. Okay. Wow. Looking for one more green flag start. I check our tower. So just a few cautions. So that'll be caution number 3. Yeah. Caution number 3 in tonight's race. Not too shabby. That was kind of unexpected, surprising. I honestly had it configured for rest of the race green, but Banks now leading the way, and that's going to put Rose in 7th. Wow. So could this be a fuel strategy ploy? Maybe. Well, yeah, okay, let's do the math. Great, here we go. By the time we go back green, now we'll still have...
Green, green, green.
Oh, wait, oops, we're already going green. These guys are just catching up. Okay, so a really weird restart there. Banks going to take off. Hunter is going to get in that second position. Adam Thompson taking over that third. Tyler Honeycutt is now in 4th. Garrett Wiles, Hunter Bogdan, and then your previous race leader, Ryan Rose, in the 58 is now in 7th and mired in the rest of the traffic we have left on field. So not good news for him, as now he's going to run up on the bumper here and going to have to fight, use up tire and his car to get back up through. And I guess he has to pass other contenders. So things are looking up for the 48 of Banks, but Hunter Lagunas still has a chance to get him at the end. Does he have the speed and that talent needed to get him done? Now, we did have a caution and a pit stop. So could he have made some changes to his car to give him that extra oomph he needs. I'm talking about Hunter to get past Banks, because it does seem like Banks had him on the long run, not by much, but by a little bit. And now he's going to be forced to, Hunter is at least, to follow Banks, and in that wake, it's going to, oh, we got caution out one more time, and 2 cars on track, and we missed him. Wow. Hunter Bogdan, 78. I don't know what. Oh, I know what that was. He missed a gear. 100%. Yeah. Ah, whoops. Yeah, he missed a gear and he went sideways. So we'll try that one more time here since we got a minute. Riding on board with Hunter Bogdan. Oh no, he didn't miss a gear. He just stepped out. She was revving high on some cold tires. That's what happened. And he just stepped out through that little tri-oval through the dog leg. And he did get a piece of Kenneth, but I think he'll be okay. And the hits just keep on coming. And again, we're stuck with the same question. Can we make it on fuel? I'm not sure. 30 and 112. No, not yet. But being that there's only a few cars on track, will there be any takers for? No, we're going to stay out. We must be considerably short. Because if we were close, some of the guys might have went for the... Dang it. No, that's definitely us now. Well, ours. Oh, no, we're going. Well, a long race to be had here, and we're almost done with it. 2:29 of 3:12. Wow. And for all of you still out there, man, you guys are awesome. Thank you. You know? Shoot. So we had a quick caution, and hopefully we'll be able to spool these guys back up one more time here. And will it be the final green of 2024? That's going to be the other question. Yeah, because I think they'll be within their fuel window, or maybe they. I'm not. Yeah, again, we're not exactly positive here. What a great run these guys have had, though. Adam Thompson, he's been, man, he was so close to being in this playoffs as well. I think he would be one of the ones out here that, you know, should have been. Yeah, definitely should have been. Because yeah, he's shown tremendous speed and considerable control throughout all of these different races, from road course to short track to super speedways, half miles, and crazy championship races. That would have been cool if he would have started 3Y. All right, drop kick in the pace car one more time, hopefully for the last time, as we got ourselves barely over a handful of cars left in tonight's race. But we're sticking with them. We won't let you down.
Green flag, green flag.
Banks off with his jump start here. 71 delayed on his turn down. Turn down for what? 58 on the bottom. Now up toward, there he is. Now he's up in the bumper of the 48. Let's see if he can get there. Can you get there, my man? Put the pressure on that 48 right now. Because he's going to need that. Really high, that 71 went. 27 of Adam Thompson underneath him. 20's tied up with the 78 of Hunter Bogdan. Trying to clear him while he's watching the rest of the field start to excel away. Loose and low goes Adam Thompson. He's going to roll it up, get out of the fight. $20 now, it's up to him to get away from these guys and get up there to his competition. But here are your championship contenders, 1, 2, and 3, with 4 right there. Real high goes to 27. Trying to spool up some speed here. Try something different. He's probably seen that he's just not getting a lot of grip, being that third car back. A lot of dirty air in front of him. Runs up on the bumper once again of Ryan Rose. Meanwhile, they're all chasing Dylan Banks. Old Bankers, cake eater. Trying to set that oven up properly. Get that right temp so you don't overcook her. But the pressure is starting to build up though. That 58's not letting him go. And neither is the 27. Ooh, getting real close right there now. Goodness. Oh, contact to the 58, and there he goes. Around. Oh, my goodness. Holy hell. We can just, yeah, he pissed. Absolutely. He just got destroyed. He did leave. He didn't have the door open. Door was open. And then he tried to cut down. Oh, Junker. Junked him. It's a little bit of contact to 27. I think he's going to, but he went, oh, bam! That's a hard lick into the fence. There goes one of the stronger, a strong contender for the championship up in smoke right there. Just like my buddy's barbecue. And heck yeah, Jason Oden, definitely talking about you, my man. Wow. All right, so I know it's tires and all kinds of stuff from here. Oh. There we go. And while they're doing that, we're going to take ourselves a break. Be back here in just a moment, folks.
Well, I thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage a situation, then what happens?
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Sir, your inner circle has been compromised.
Either you can't see that, or you don't want to. What if it's a trap? Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
Welcome back, everyone. We are going to have ourselves a bad boy shootout. Absolutely. So it's going to be about, I think, a 50-lap run. So it's still going to be a tire-ish style of run, but you're going to have enough to make it. Hunter Bogdan look like he's staying out. But I'd like to welcome everyone back, of course. Front Row Esports 2024 Championship Run is about done. Oh my goodness, with that 312 lap full length race tonight for the end of this season. For any of you drivers who are looking for a run or a seat next year, make sure you check out Front Row Esports Iracing on Facebook. And of course, we have our Discord link. I believe we are about ready to drop the hammer one more time. Hunter Bogdan is going to lead us off here, and Banks is going to take him. Oh, good jump by Hunter Bogdan. He's going to maybe throw a wrench in the system here as Hunter Bogdan is leading the way. Going to get some highlights here. Yeah, baby. Come on, Hunter. Oh, Mr. Bogdan. And that's 78 trying to hold out the 48. 48 is going to have to be really cautious as he tries to find his way around him. He does. Looks for the outside. But Bogdan's not going to give up lightly. He's going to cross over, contact, little bump, and out the way he goes. 48's going to clear. Here comes Garrett Wiles, along with doors open, Tyler Honeycutt, Adam Thompson, Hunter Lagunas, and Ryan Rose. Now, as you see, the field just kind of flip switched a little bit. .48 of Dylan Banks. Now under attack by the 19.6. And Hunter Bogdan is not giving up. That's 78. He's going to come back at him. On the outside. Along with the 20. What? Surprise, surprise. Here comes Tyler Honeycutt. Right when you think that the 48 kind of has it wrapped up, the 20 car, with his consistency, working his program, like you said earlier, he didn't feel like he was the fastest car out here in this evening. But will he have the race tech and savvy to bring him home that championship? You've seen it in his, or you heard about it in his stats on how consistent he is, making sure that he's there at the end. And right now, he's there at the end. 20, barreling down, maybe giving himself a new, fresh, little, almost kiss to the wall there. Again, he's right on his bumper, so he's getting very little downforce to that nose, which is going to make his car push like it did right there as the 48 kind of rocks down a little bit lower. Take a ride with Tyler Honeycutt. as he's trying his damnedest right now for this championship. Man, that's a good hot rod in front of him, though. That 48 has changed up his line now. He's really utilizing that dog leg more. Ooh, look at that sun in the face right there. At least it's not on entry, which is good, which we may have missed. Fine by me, right? I mean, will the lights come on? I mean, we're still home all day and night. This is your fight right now for the championship. Garrett Wiles is leading the race. No stranger to winning, as Garrett was right there for the in the hunt and the run for the championship at the end. In that final round of 8. Single file. 71's going to dip out of line. He's going to let the 27. Awesome. What a race car driver that Adam Thompson is. Knowing he has a hot rod to battle up here with these guys, but going to allow them to tango it out amongst themselves. He's not there to win it. He's not in a position at the moment to win it. Yeah, of course he's here to win it, but he's not in the position to win the race. So he's not going to get in the middle of the fight of the championship, guys. What caliber run by that 71 of Adam Thompson. On board Adam Thompson. Guy has a beautiful seat of not only the playoffs, or the playoff, or the championship fight, I mean, but he's right up here for if anything does happen, he can maybe steal himself a win. Not even steal, he has a very fast hot rod out here on track. I think that he's just been very patient and giving to the championship drivers. Super respectful. Ryan Rose involved in an incident recently is now made his way back to the bumper of close to the bumpers of the competition. In 6th position, Ryan Rose is trying to fight back best he can and get himself, I mean, he was leading a lot of tonight's race. He looked really promising to be the 2024 champion. Right now, he's mired in some traffic, looking his damnedest to get around. I'm sure Thompson will do the same as he's been doing if that 58 does get a good run on him, to go ahead and let him by and let him continue on forward to make it, his challenge for the championship. Right now, it's 48's championship to lose, but he has everybody on his bumper, more or less, for that championship. Oh man, Honeycutt, come on, Honeycutt! I don't know. I really don't know who I'm pulling for. I love every single one of these drivers. But I want to say, I mean, I feel as if Banks is a stronger driver, but I just think Tyler's more resilient. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, because even with Banks though, he doesn't falter under pressure. So both these two cats are seriously awesome at what they do. So to match these two, oh, beautiful run. Go get it, get it. Yeah, get it, baby. That was beautiful. He's there. He can get it. So he's utilizing a line that the 48 was running earlier. So again, this is what being a very smart driver, race driver is all about, being able to pick up on what other drivers are throwing down and utilizing it against them. Good exit here. Yes, beautiful exit here. He's going to bring it a little high, now cut it down a little bit lower. Gaining big time. Yes, get him. Oh, it's gone. Come on, this could brew down to an awesome dogfight at the end. Nice exit out. Real close to the fence. Oh, we are on the edge of our seats. Who cares that we only have such and such drivers left? As long as you have a race between somebody. You know, it's all about that F's given over here. It is a race. It's a hella good race. And, I mean, again, meanwhile, up at the ranch is going to be Garrett Wiles leading the race, checking out for these guys. He's going to get himself a second trophy before the end, or the second race trophy plaque before the end of this thing. Because the drivers get it too. The winner, if you win this thing, you're going to get yourself a Phoenix plaque for winning the race. As opposed to the champion. The champion driver will, of course, obviously get what they're getting. Dylan Banks, though, kind of holding off. And then let's jump back to the 27 of Hunter Lagunas. What is he thinking, right? What's going through this kid's head right now? Knowing that he needs these two to fight. If they fight, oh, got a little loose there. And I walked it up track. But once these two fight, if he's there at the end, he can steal this thing from them both. I mean, how exhilarating it is to be in that car right now. Even though it is a Ford. Oh, did I say that out loud? That's my bad. I mean, honestly, can this rookie kid win both championships in his inaugural, his rookie season? I know one thing, Chris Carroll gonna be a proud coach right there if he does. Pit Lizard performance is no joke. Oh, he's sideways. Stepped out a little bit. Or a lot. 71 now. Going to close in on him. That's not what he's looking for. Time is running out. So he's lost himself just a scotch on him, but let's see if he can reel him back in. If he can, that means he has himself a really good car, and he can still be there at the end to snag this thing. Garrett's all, y'all just keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Which is crowd up victory lane. Get some, Garrett. Sorry, buddy. Don't mean to leave you out here, but I mean, you are doing great. You're really seriously checking out, and I think he's going to be pretty upset that he missed out on the championship race by just a mere few points, because he could be the champion. Right now, it's Banks leading the championship way. Again, it's now looking underneath the 20. He's like, okay, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. Right when the 27 looked like he was kind of out of it, he found some second wind in her. 20's falling back now. Now it's going to be on Lagunas' shoulders. He was thinking that these two were going to fight and he was going to get past them the easy way, but that's not going to happen now. He gets past the 20. 20's backing up a little bit. But Banks here not yielding to the pressure, as now he just got a different mirror full. Oh, that's a firm. Lights are on. It is getting dark out. .273 of 312. Wow. We're almost there. Yeah. Banks is still leading the way for the championship, and Garrett is still leading the way for the race. And on that note, I think I'll take us our last break before the race conclusion. Stick with us as we are almost done with this championship and of course tonight's race.
This is your captain speaking. If you look out to your left, you'll see a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon.
Told you we could fly!
Oh, the Tom Cruise did it!
Jesus Christ! We're in deep shit! You're not going to like this.
No, I can absolutely guarantee you I'm not gonna.
My home has found us.
Who sent that thing?
My creator.
Of course.
The symbiotes didn't come here by accident. They were running.
From what? What's his name then?
No! No! We have something he needs. As long as Venom lives, everything will end.
What are we doing?
We need a disguise.
Hey, man.
Whoa!
Why do you keep knocking people out? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry!
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild.
We've come a long way, you and me. But we are strong.
This world can't survive if you stay together.
But I need him. You're bad people.
Yeah, we are.
Always remember you.
There comes a time in every man's life where you have to make a sacrifice.
Eddie, I'm with you to the end.
I always remember you.
No, this is all the money that we have.
What is this feeling? It's like
this feeling?
It's like all of my problems have gone away. No!
I think you broke my foot.
Eddie, I need more money.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Front Row Esports in their final race of 2024. Race for the Cup, and it's on. It's been on, and it's on again. Dylan Banks is still leading the Cup race, And the challenge there, Garrett Wiles at a 9.26 is leading the Phoenix race, the last race, of course. And we got, look like, the 20 car getting around Hunter Lagunas now. 20 car going back at it once again. 27 gonna yield, let him by. He gets a good run. And they're all chasing the 48. So they're just trading positions right now as we are coming into the final laps of the evening and the year. 20 car now feeling his Wheaties, looking for the NOS button. Maybe wasn't expecting to be in this position so close to the championship. I mean, I got a question in my head that I don't want to say out loud, but I'm going to. I mean, will there be some dirtiness? Oh, he goes underneath them, passing for the race, for the championship. Well, underneath him right now. Oh, hold on to it, dude. Doesn't. Holds him off on the outside, the 48 does. 20 car going to yield a little bit and maybe come back at him again with another run. Good exit out. Back on his bumper once again. This is the battle for the championship. Garrett Wiles, you see him out in front of them. He's leading the race. The 20 car is looking for his moment. And the window for him to capture this moment is closing. He's able to get to the 48's bumper. And now he'll try maybe a different means. He tried him on the bottom. Maybe he'll have to try the outside. .25 laps remaining-ish. This is a short run. This is more like 10 laps left in a mile and a halfer. So you're gonna throw it out and start to use it up, but how much do you use it up? You want to save some. Oh, there's a good turn right there. Get him, buddy, get him! Weirdness. I like this riding on board. They're gonna do this more often. 48. Trying to fend him off here. Doing his damnedest. Good exit here. All over him. Paving it outside. Soon's back in front of him. We're just a dog hanging out the window right now. Honeycutt has his dogs a barking. He's got him on the bottom. Just can't get the power down. That's what I'm saying. Will it be clean if it needs to be? Or will it be dirty? If it needs to be dirty. I'm saying dirty, dude. You know, I'll put a freaking bumper to somebody. Oh, beautiful run right here. Back to the bumper once again. Inside the Let me out the car, Cole. Let me out the car. Heck no, dude. I got you. Starting to gain right here. Pack on the bumper. 20 laps left remaining. Tony's right there. Oh man, this is like, I'm trying to hold my breath a little bit. He's working the center. He's doing everything he can. He's searching all over the track right now. The 48's trying to block every run that but the 20 all over his bumper. Just needs to find an arc and a drive out. He can't get him on the bottom right here in 1 and 2. He's tried twice, so maybe he might be doing some Days of Thunder thing where, you know, he's setting him up. I know Tyler, he gonna go low. He going high. You know, I don't know. You don't know. I mean, last lap, we've seen some crazy stuff, but I'm looking for it again. Oh, little contact to the fence there, but no. Oh, he's loose too. Trying to stay in it. He's gonna lose a little bit of time here. He does lose. He lost quite the bit of time, but there's a moment left to gain it back. '20 trying to drive the living wheels off this hot rod right now. 48 doing the same. As he's gaining, he's going to have another crack at it. Tyler Honeycutt going for it once again. Championship on the lines. Banks looks like he pushed high. Oh, Tyler into the wall. Not hard, but have to slow him down. He's gaining on just a little bit. Come on, dude. Oh, both of them are in the fence. Sparks me are flying. 15 laps left. In 15 laps, we will have the 2024 champion. Will it be Dylan Banks or Tyler Honeycutt? Honeycutt getting the glimmers and a lot of the shine now as he's been putting on the biggest of all fights. But to no avail, we see sparks flying out of the rear, the 48. 20 now, barreling in. Garrett Wiles cruising in first. But this is where the fight's at. This is the biggest battle of the year. More sparks flying. I love it. Ah, drag that bumper. Drag that splitter. Changes his line. Throws more air in the face. Oh, both of them hit the wall. They're both driving whatever is left in their cars and in their mental abilities. We are almost inside the, oh my gosh. Come on, Tyler. He's there. He can get there. Oh, again, into the wall. These tires are done. 48 as well. He's going to use that. Oh, he does. He gained. He gained. Ah, come back here. Oh. Okay, he has to stay off that wall. There he does. He does. He's going to gain on him a little bit right there. Just a scotch. But he needs to get there. If he can get a bumper to him, he can really, mess him up. Inside the 10. We're riding on the bumper of Dylan Banks, and this is the battle. Working the throttle. You see Hunter Lagunas has fallen off pace. Big time fall off pace. But Adam Thompson, he's still there. He's just kind of lurking in the background. He's going to bring the fight. I think he has enough to bring the fight one more time. So it's going to be the most critical or now crucial of timing for the 20 car. Eight laps left remaining. Coming in 7 to go. Good run there by the 20. The 20 is now gaining. He's utilizing that middle line now, trying to get the speed up to catch him. And then he's going to have to do some kind of crazy nar slide job maneuver at the end. He's on him. Honeycutt, possibly his last shot at the championship, right here in front of us. Working his center now. Nice and easy. Keep it off the wall. Does. Gets real close to it. Nice run off. Has it. Good speed through entry. Center rotating off. Stays off the wall. He's got a lot of speed on him right now. If he can nail these 2 turns, he should be able to get on his bumper. Whoa! Got it. Come on. 4 to go in 2024. And we're going to drive the living bejesus out of the... We already have. We have, man. Where you been, Chris, right? 20's there, but I don't know if he has enough left on his tires. He has the talent. I just don't think he has the tires left. Banks turn to pole. 20 into the fence once again. 3 laps left. .48 of Dylan Banks has fought tremendously through this season. He actually had a late start, so he had to come out of the box firing. And he did. Winning some of his first races here in Front Row Esports. Has had dominating runs in the short tracks, 1.5-mile super speedways, you name it, road courses, even when he's out. When he didn't think that he was going to have, a good program and a good run, he would get out there and give it his all. And he's giving it his all right now. Last lap in 2024. Garrett Wiles leading the way. Garrett going to try to bring home himself the checkered flag and another plaque trophy for his collection in 2024. Banks is going to bring himself home the championship. Going across the line, Garrett Wiles is going to take the win, and Banks takes the championship. Congratulations to Garrett Wiles and, of course, Dylan Banks. Oh, Banks, Cake Eater, gets himself the 2024 championship trophy with some good love and good bombs from the 20. What an impressive run by the entire crew here at Front Row Esports. Dylan Banks. Okay, Keeter. He's got it. Nice job, my man. Hella good job. As he gonna burn him down. Garrett Wiles is going to be your race winner. Nothing to take away from his run tonight, as he did himself just a superb job. And again, I'm sure that he would be, it adds to his frustrations of missing out on the chance to be here for that run at the end here. Ooh, there we go. Dylan Banks, okay, here is our race champion, though, or our 2024 champion. And let's see if our guys, oh, here they come. All right, this is what I'm talking about right here. So this is going to be the rest of the field here. Who was left here? I wanted to highlight all of the 2024 Cup Series and, of course, Truck Series drivers. Hunter Lagunas, what a great run. Ryan Rose, championship runner-up. Kenneth Bartholomew, thank you guys so much for all of your efforts for this season. Hunter Bogdan, holding in there tough, man. Great job. Awesome. Let's zoom it in. There. Oh, there you go. Out of Totson, there you go. And, of course, Banks, our championship winner here. Thought he was going to go over to Victory Lane. It's right here, bud. Let me show you where it's at. Got Victory Lane right here. Right here. I just say it. All right, so while we wait for Banks to maybe motor his way over to Victory Lane for his photo shoot, let's go over.
You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Everybody's out of fuel, so I don't know that you're going to get. I don't know that. I just wanted to interrupt and let you know not to wait because we're all out of gas.
Oh, awesome.
That's how close the end was.
That's crazy. That is so awesome. This is Adam Thompson you're talking to here, folks. By the way, this time we got your name on up here. But, dude, what a great run. We've seen you out there running, man. Thank you so much for all your efforts that you did for Front Row this whole season. Man, what a show you put on, too, bud.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I wanted to race harder tonight, but you know how it goes. I didn't want to get in the way, so I just stayed out of it. But yeah, it was fun. It was a great season. I feel like tonight went really well. I'm so glad that we ended with a long run, and it is kind of cool that it came down to fuel. You know, it's just the stuff we wish for all year but don't always get. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And you guys did, man. It held it in there strong. So congratulations to you finishing it up tough and putting on a really good season.
I appreciate it, and I'll let you get to doing your interviews and stuff. And thanks for everything you did this year. You did amazing, and thanks to Front Row and CLR. Everybody appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely, my pleasure, my man. My pleasure.
All right, be good.
You too, bud. Let's see if we can rally us up. Well, I guess first we'll go with the race winner here of Garrett Wiles, as waiting for Banks to get on up into the broadcast waiting room. Just 1 second here as we flip over our script and get things all squared away. Oh, there he is. He made it up here. So Garrett Wiles, your race winner, as and alongside the. There he is. Yeah, nice. The championship car of Dylan Banks. So let's see. We got Garrett Wiles here in the booth. Garrett, we got Chris Malhamus here in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, and I think we have Dylan actually up here with us too.
All right, Garrett. Okay, so he didn't make it. So fantastic.
I'm here.
There you go, my man. Sweet. So we got Dylan and Garrett, both our race winners here in the booth. Fantastic. Garrett, what a great job winning tonight's race. I know it was probably one of those bittersweets as you were in that round of 8, missed it by a few points, and then win tonight's race. So a little shot there to you, but what a proof in the pudding, if you will, when it comes to that 926 camp and what you're able to pull off here tonight.
Yeah, I'm super happy. It was a great season, and Team Bowtie was phenomenal all year. I mean, every time, matter of fact, if I remember right, every trophy that you've made so far has came to Bowtie, and now the championship is coming to Bowtie with my teammate Dylan. I seen him up here in the winner circle area. I said I gotta get pushed up there with him. So it was a great season. Congrats to Dylan for sure for the championship, and that last stint was kind of nerve-wracking because everybody we were all in the same Discord channel just chatting, and we were all like saving fuel just to be able to make it. And I didn't have to save. I just went ahead and saved a little bit just so I had the extra in case I needed it. But all in all, the setup that we used, that I think Dylan used the same one, and it was a phenomenal. The car ran great. It was great on the long run. Ryan was stupid fast. He was able to push it and didn't drop off like we thought he would. So all in all, it's a great season, and it ended off with a win. I love Phoenix. It's one of my favorite tracks. Just to be able to get a win here, especially coming back from a lap down.
Oh, 100%, man. And you did. What an impressive run out of that car tonight. I mean, you were fast, and you've always been really good at Phoenix, but tonight you really had your shot to prove it and show it. I mean, been fantastic work, and what a way to finish off your 2024 season.
Thanks, Chris.
You got it, man. Well, and real quick, you got to get your shout-outs, and the last one's of 2024. I hope they're good.
I gotta thank Team Bowtie, Dylan, Carl for sure, Tom. Tom's in the hospital, and this one's for him for sure. Hopefully he can get better real soon. We can get back out here, start doing some recruitment for next year. And then my family. I mean, my family lets me get on here every Friday night to be able to do this. And then more or less thanks to you. You do a hell of a job broadcasting every week, day in and day out on the broadcasting. It's phenomenal. And then other than that, my whole setup. I mean, some magic. I've gotten some good work done out of this thing, and then other than that, you with the trophies, and then soon to be maybe announcing soon, but maybe getting a sponsorship with a new paint deal. So.
Oh, nice, dude. Well, keep us posted for that, and what's up and coming for 2025.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to Garrett Wiles bringing home the race win and an excellent closeout to his season. Good job, my man.
Thanks, man.
You got it. All right, and finally, here we go, Mr. Cake Eater. And I got to switch over the programs just for a second. I got to. I thought for a second we might get ourselves a camera up on old Dylan Banks here as we switched over our programming just a second. But Dylan Banks, you got Chris Ballheimus here in the booth. Got a copy?
Sure do, buddy.
My man. All right. Dude, congratulations, Cake Eater. I mean, honestly, I was a little concerned there for a minute. Was the cake gonna bake, and was it gonna be all that, at the end? And it was, man. How stressed were you? Oh, there he is. Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's get on over since you're holding the cameras down. So, I mean, how stressed were you on that race tonight? Oh.
I had my background off.
You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Okay, yeah. No, you're good. So, okay, at the end of tonight's race, I mean, seriously. You had some good competition. You had the 58 leading the way. You were struggling to get past him. You got caught up in the air. Give us a rundown when it comes to what happened and what you did.
Yeah, Ryan Rose he was on one tonight. He was fast all night. Just it caught me by surprise. We weren't expecting it. I don't think nobody was, honestly. I mean, I'm not knocking on his talent. Dude's talented. He run road courses. He can run oval. Very few guys that can do both. So, and yeah, just caught me by surprise tonight. He got out front. And he won't giving it up without a fight. I can promise you. I was trying to give it my all up there with him, trying to battle and get past him, but I just couldn't get by him. So, got lucky on that one pit stop to get clean air, and I wasn't letting it go from that point on.
So how critical was that clean air tonight? I mean, it seemed like a little bit of a fight for the guys behind you.
Critical, absolutely critical. You did that clean air is just you're able to rotate the car so much better, yeah, and you can control the pace. When you're behind somebody, they're pushing the pace. You're having to push even harder just to stay with them and get past them. And that's what my problem was being behind Rose. I was having to push harder to try to get past him than he was pushing. So, kind of backfired on me a little bit.
I've seen that though. I've seen how it, you know, throughout the race you were not only were you know, trying to stall up your pace and work your tire program, but you also had a lot of company along with you. You know, was that kind of creating an, you know, a little more tense, you know,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I had the 3 other championship 4 guys right behind me. 1, 2, 3. It was for a little bit. It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And then after Garrett got the lead, I think it was 2, 3, 4, 5 for a little bit. But yeah, it was definitely nerve-wracking having them guys behind me, because we're all fighting for the same thing. But again, I really didn't, because I was out in front of them. If I was behind them, maybe a little bit more, but being out in front, having that clean air, I knew it was going to be pretty tough for them to try to get back around me, because I was not trying to let any of them get past me there.
Dude, that I can imagine. That I can imagine. And again, I mean, what a fight though at the end. The sorry, I'm on to make sure we're still good here. Oh, sorry. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, there. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, as the crew and everybody started to kind of falter, you know, it's a long race tonight, man. It was a hell of a long race tonight. Let's be real about it. All right, and the field started to wean out more and more and more, which was a good thing, I guess, right? Because it put the race back into the driver's hands, right? There's less mishaps to be had out there, and more of that, you know, how good are you at time on track, right? So did that put a lot of pressure, you know, again on your race strategy and what you're looking for at the end?
Nah, honestly, there at the end, that last run that we had, everybody was trying to save fuel, because we were like right on the borderline of making it, not making it, so we had to back it down that whole run, just to make it to the line. I mean, I think there was a couple guys running out right after they got past the line at the end of the race. So yeah, just trying to balance it out, keep the lead over the other drivers, and save enough fuel to make it to the end. That was tough, because I love to push. And I wanted that race win.
Yeah.
I seen Garrett in front of me, and I'm like, I want that race win, but nah. I was like, no, not running out a lap. You're not becoming a lap short trying to fight for the race win when I have a championship on the line. That championship is what I wanted, and that's what we wanted, was a championship at the end of the day.
And you did, man, and you got that. So again, task at hand, and you actually made it happen. So by staying attentive to your main goal, your overall goal, and man, what a race you had tonight.
I appreciate you, man.
Oh man, seriously. But Dylan Banks, you're a phenomenal race car driver. I'm excited to see what you're gonna have thrown at the table for next year. And again, I think we're gonna be bringing a lot more competition to you as well.
100%. These guys in the field I mean, they showed it tonight. Anybody can win.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody.
Yep.
No matter who it is. It's the whole the whole field is, I mean, it's stacked. I mean, you got guys that can run up front and win a race every race. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody. This league is stacked as it is already. Honestly, if you want to know the truth, these guys are really good and really talented. I go out here and try to get the wins and try to do the best I can do, but they give me a fight trying to do it. I can promise you, it's not easy. These guys are very talented, and I owe them a lot of. I owe them a lot because it's been awesome this year with these guys. I love these guys. They're like a big family to me.
Oh, well, man, we're stoked to have you aboard this family because you're slapping around a little 1-2 and keeping everybody on their toes, man, keeping them honest. So, dude, what a great run for you throughout this season, seriously. Now you get to have yourself stacked up of trophies, right? And you got a lot to show off next year. There it is. There it is. Yeah. That one is awesome. I do like that one a lot.
Hold on, I gotta show the viewers at home. Look at this thing.
There it is.
Lights up too. Lights up.
That is so awesome.
Shout out to you, John, for doing this. You don't know how much we appreciate these trophies. I mean, it's making every single one of us push even harder to try to win a race to get those trophies. So we really appreciate you and appreciate all you do with the broadcast and all. It's been phenomenal this year, man. I'm gonna miss racing on Fridays, man. It's not gonna be the same, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I do, man. My heart goes out to you as well. I was saying the same things. How it's nice to be able to take a break, but man, I'm gonna miss the action every single week, you know. But I mean, all in all.
I am too.
Yeah, but still, hey, what a great year it's been. I can't wait for next year. Next year's going to be, I think, even better. Now that we have our trophy program in full swing. And, of course, so we're going to have this stuff to hand out to you drivers as a momentum and a verification of how hard you guys work. So, but again, well, we've already taken up enough time for the viewers. My man, what do you say? Do you let it get on out of here for the last time in 2024?
I think so. Let's do it.
Copy that, my man. Well, congratulations to you once again, Dylan Banks, our 2024 champion. All right, not race winner, champion, my man. And you're gonna have yourself one awesome freaking trophy coming at you.
I'm excited, bro.
I can't wait to see this.
Let's go.
All right,
oh yeah, can I get my shout out?
Yes, sorry, let's go, get it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta give a big shout out to you up in the booth. We love you, John. Couldn't do without you. Thank you for sticking with us tonight. Even as the crowd kind of dwindled down a little bit. A lot of laps. I know it was a long night for you. It's definitely a long night for us as well. Big shout out to Tom for putting on the league. I want everybody to keep him in their prayers. He's having some medical stuff going on right now, and we definitely want him to be back and better. Big shout out to this whole field tonight. They were awesome. And shout out to them the whole season. Ever since I got here, they've treated me with nothing but respect, and I can't thank them enough for it. Shout out my teammates at Bowtie. Shout out Garrett on the win. And shout out W Energy.
Hey
yeah, yes sir. Shout out W Energy, 213simware.com, and yeah, this whole league. Love you guys.
Oh yeah, spoken like a true champion. All right, seriously, and of course one of the part of the family. So man, great to have you aboard, bud. Congratulations once again, and let's go get some in 2025.
Let's go. I'm gonna celebrate the night, buddy. Best believe. Let's go.
Absolutely. All right, my man. Let's go get him on out of here. All right.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good night, man.
You too, my bud. All right, everyone. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. Super stoked to have everybody aboard for this 2024 season. My heart goes out to Tom for missing it. Hope you well. We love you, brother. And, man, thanks again to all the fans, all the support to our sponsors, Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, Amar Paintworks, and bringing it to you from the stars, Starlink. But again, and our final goodwill, keep it tuned, keep your lives and cars pointed the right direction, and we'll see you soon. Next year. Take care, folks. Take care.